Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Including, yes, of course. Hi, Aaron Berg.
Hi, Anthony.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh, it's a very special Jewish holiday.
Yeah. We've decorated the whole place up in green.
You can't
Look back
tell
here.
if you're at home.
It's all just for St. Patty's Day.
Wore a green shirt underneath.
Oh, you did?
Can't
Does
tell.
it see?
It's oh, you'll love this one. See what it says there?
Oh, my God. He's the invisible man under there.
And you can buy these. They're for sale. And you love the logo on them because they really pop, these logos.
That is great.
I mean, that's a great T-shirt. You can
oh
feel
my God.
real. It breathes well. And, of course, that logo, you couldn't say those words on the street.
Oh, hell no.
You see there.
Oh my
God!
God!
Yeah, it's a great shirt. Just go to the store and get them on the. People love them. They stop me everywhere I go.
The invisible man.
Yeah, it's great.
That's
How
awesome.
are you? I'm alive.
Good. I know. Thank God.
I haven't been here since the thing.
Yeah, since the thing.
I was sucking this guy off at the Bon Jovi rest stop. He goes. I got a family. Get out of my car.
Yeah.
I go, not till I'm done. You paid me $6. I'm doing what I got to do. Starts driving. I'm getting drug along the Garden State Parkway.
Jesus.
18-wheeler comes. Guy's hammered. He swerves because this guy is in an orange Sonic driving back from PA, shit-can drunk.
Oh,
Turns out,
Jesus Christ.
Gino Bisconti.
Yes, of course.
Cops pull him over. They arrest him, cuff him, throw him in the back. Then he goes, hang on, I got a PBA card in my thing.
Jesus.
Just fucking, now we got to do all this paperwork. Anyways, I roll, I stumble. They tell me it's stress when I go to the doctor.
Oh.
They go, have you been doing anything weird? I go, no, just going to the John Bon Jovi rest stop on the Garden State Parkway.
Right.
Don't know what it is. I've done a stress test. My heart's fine. Everything looks fine. They'd say maybe, I don't know, you think I work too hard at 50? You don't work hard, do you?
I try to work as little as possible with everything I do.
What stresses you?
Oh, my God. Gino Bisconti.
Come on, really?
No.
Nothing stresses you.
Well, you know what?
I've seen you get angry, and it doesn't even seem like real anger.
I've gotten mad, yes, over the years.
You called a guy a fag outside of a bar in Chicago, and you were yelling at him, calling him a fag.
Because he was.
Yeah, he was. But even then, you didn't seem that mad. You seemed very comfortable calling a stranger a fag.
I was fine with that. I didn't see that he was going to cause any problems.
Women probably get you stressed.
Women stress me out to no end, dude. That is what it is. That is my ultimate stress point. Women. But I've calmed down over the years. Driving used to stress me out to no end. Yeah. I was the worst road rage guy in the history of road rage. I would yell. I'd throw things. I had shit in my center console. I had a big thing of pennies.
Yeah.
No offense. Yeah. But I would grab them.
A lot of Jews cutting you off in Roslyn back in the day.
Yeah. No, I could run that contest to see how many you could fit in a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
So I would have to have pennies to throw into the... Anyway, I would take those out and heave them at cars. Then I had golf balls, too, for the more...
Come on.
Yeah. I would throw golf balls.
So someone cut you off, you'd catch up and just wing a golf ball at him.
I'd wing a golf ball.
Did anyone ever go, what the fuck, and chase you?
No.
Because people go, this guy's a maniac.
And I always had cars that were much faster than anyone else's, so I could get away pretty quickly. But also, cabbies were the biggest assholes on the road.
Anyone with a T and LC license plate is a horrible driver.
And I mean, like, this was before Uber, really, and Lyft.
Just gypsy cabs smelling like Indian people.
Yeah. They had that Apple thing on the hood, the taxi... what do they call those things? Medallions that they have to pay a bunch of money for. And I know damn well, like, they don't own the cab. They work for the cab company. So they can't really get out and start brawling, or they lose this amazing gig that they have. So I could, I'll fuck with a cabbie all day. And then at the end, if I was leasing a car, which I would, I'd lease cars, trucks, sometimes SUVs. When it got to the end of my lease, I had no qualms of bumping into these fuckers.
Why?
Like, I would literally hit them because they fucking pissed me off. Oh, yeah.
That's every man's dream.
Oh, I'm coming.
You know that.
Bam, bam. And I would cut through, like, cars that were fucking double parked and shit and just scrape the side of them.
Come on.
Yeah.
And then what? You just take the car back and go,
cost
sorry?
you a couple of bucks extra. They go over all shit and go, well, here's time to pay off your lease, last payment. And we found some damage. It's going to be an extra, $800,000. And I'm just like, yeah, I had $1,000 worth of satisfaction.
That's worth it.
Bumping into people.
That's the best feeling. Because sometimes you're like, I just want to hit this guy.
Yeah. The guy wouldn't move forward in a cab. He was fucking with me. And I knew if he moved forward a little bit, I could get around him.
Yeah.
I went, dunk, woo, and just pushed him out of the way.
Yeah.
And went around him. He got all fucking pissed, but I got a golf ball. Don't fuck with me. I'll throw it right at your head.
It's a great story.
Oh, it's fucking fantastic.
Why were these not in your book? Because these are phenomenal. These are every man dream come true stories.
That would be kind of, this happened when I was doing radio.
Yeah.
This wasn't even when I was in construction.
Jesus.
I wasn't going to fuck with the company truck.
Oh, I get it.
So, this was, there's a clip you hear of me beeping my horn and yelling in front of, I think it was NBC, the Today Show or something, maybe. Yeah. Who's the singer that was there that day? There's some singer that was big back in the 2000s.
Elton John.
Well, no.
Michael Jackson.
No, 2000s.
Was it Bieber?
No, it wasn't Bieber.
Wham!
It was that guy with the name that sounds like Bublé. It was
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
A crooner.
He's coming out. Now, all these photographers, the not even the paparazzi.
No?
Paparazzi were the professionals. These are every idiot with a phone that wants to get it and send it to TMZ and see if they can make a few bucks. So they literally stopped. They just stopped in the road. I see a guy in front of me. He stops, opens his door, and gets out of the car. And I'm like, no. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I'm like, kind of right in front of it. I just lay on my horn. I was like, bam! And Michael Bublé is getting out of the building, and you see it on the video of him. He's going, oh, somebody's pretty mad over there.
Yeah.
And you hear me yelling, you motherfucker!
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of the road. Oh, yeah, I had no time to waste in the city when I was driving home. I used to drive back to Long Island every day.
Oof.
And not to take the train. And
Couple hours some days.
A nightmare.
What time would you get out of work?
Yeah, here it is. That's me beeping my horn.
$3 on eBay. Thanks, guys.
Michael, this way, sir.
I wanted to fuck with you.
Gorgeous. Oh, I love you.
Oh, yeah.
Michael, this way, sir. Michael.
Now I'm yelling.
Hey, guys. Aren't you guys cold?
Where was this? Right near
Sort of, yeah, it was kind of on 48, 47.
where the Fox building is? Fox News building?
Listen to the swearing and angry New Yorkers. I love it.
Swearing and anger. That was me. Michael Bublé is talking about me.
Mike, look up while you sign. Hey guys, can we get some photos?
Can we get some photos while we block traffic? Anthony?
How far away were you? This is right outside of it?
Dude, I was I was visible to all of them.
Yeah.
Like they would look.
What were you driving then?
Escalade.
Yeah.
I was in the Escalade.
That's right.
And I was just like, get the fuck, this motherfucker. Oh, I was
You
yelling.
just left work. Did you have a good day
Yeah.
at work or a bad day at work?
It was with Opie, so
Yeah, you weren't happy. So you just wanted to get home.
I wanted to get home.
Thursday or a Monday?
that I don't know, but
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Thursday. Well, actually, we worked Friday too.
Oh, jeez.
I worked 5 days a week back then.
Someone called today.
5
and
hours
said-
a day.
They said, "Why do you have Fridays off?" I said, "Anthony don't need to fucking come in on Fridays. He's got to stay home and play video games."
You own your
don't have to
company.
come. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have a permanent? You go, oh my God, it's a 3-day weekend. And everyone's so excited.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want that excitement every week?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's the
But
excitement.
This guy's saying the regular Joes at home, they're going, where's my... A lot of people really like the comedy we put on these shows.
They do.
And some of them put up with Gino, too.
And they do.
Yeah. People really like the comedy we
You know
put
what?
out.
If only there was a show that will be on Friday here
Yeah.
at Compound Media.
Because people are chomping at the bit for a Friday show. I say...
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Fridays on Compound Media, a brand new show.
This is exciting. I'd love
Yes,
to hear
it is. Sully, are you there, Sully?
I am here, sir. Listen, I am learning from you. That was one of the best segues I think I've ever seen. Hold on, where's my notebook?
Well, I learned from the best, and now I'm imparting that to you.
See, that's how this whole game works.
I'm thinking I'm going to
That's
come on your
incredible.
show instead of my show.
Do
Come
that.
on down. We're
Feel
down
like
in
it'll
North
be lower
Carolina.
stress. Oh,
North
You can have a great
Carolina.
time down here. The weather's warm. We got plenty of lovely folks in the studio. Yeah, come on down here.
Dude, I'm going to have your southern flank. I'm going to South Carolina. So I'll be able to make sure you guys are okay. I got plenty of weapons. I'm buying a place on 5 acres with a river and woods, and I'm very excited about it. So
Little known fact, you can just go outside and shoot weaponry like up into the air anytime you want.
Don't
well,
do that.
apparently
Yourself.
people think you can
Don't
do
do
that
that.
here in New York City too.
Yeah.
But there are laws against it, but it doesn't matter because they arrest him and then they just let him out that day.
Let him go.
It's
Yeah.
quite
Doesn't count.
astounding.
You're gonna love these guys.
Dude, I love the show. I love the whole idea of what you guys are doing. Veterans, American veterans, which of
They
course,
served for this country.
Yeah, served
That is what it
our
means.
country.
It doesn't mean people that work on animals.
No. I would have said veterinarian.
Very different thing.
Very different.
And these veterans seem to be, on the surface, in very good shape. They don't have body parts blown off that I can see.
Jesus Christ.
And they're probably mentally a little deranged with some PTSD.
Little
But
bit.
overall,
That would be me.
yeah, I
I'm the one that
bet.
played with
excuse.
bombs. So.
I bet that makes for great comedy and great commentary.
Yeah.
Because, I was in the Star Wars.
Oh, you were in the Star Wars.
Nice.
That's correct.
Let me tell you
Nice.
something. There's nothing a veteran can tell me that I don't deeply understand because I play Call of Duty every night.
Yes.
Every night I go on Call of Duty. I got a great loadout and I go out there and I go, fuck shit.
Yeah.
And how is
that's
it in
accurate.
real life? In real life, how does the respawn work when you're
Let me
in
tell you
battle?
something. I'll tell you the
How's
first
the
time.
respawn work?
Yeah. The first time I ever got shot at, right? So in my head, every kid in America is like, I'm Rambo. I'm freaking Rambo.
Yeah.
And I'm in Baghdad and I'm looking around. I'm like, I can't believe I'm here. I've seen this on the news since I was
Yeah.
like a kid. And then bombs start going off. They were mortaring us. And instead of acting like Rambo, I just ran like a fucking child.
You're Rambo.
I'm running in one direction. I'm hiding under shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
So this video game is called In Baghdad, and I should pick that up.
I should pick. It sounds exciting.
Yeah, all right, write that up. In Baghdad for Xbox.
Sully, which I think is hilarious. I was up in Boston. I did a few years up there in Boston, and everybody that has a Sullivan even close to them in name, a relative or something, is known as Sully.
That's
It is one of the
exactly right.
most common names in Boston. Where are you from?
I'm actually from the Boston area. Grew up in southern New Hampshire, so I lost my accent. But
Yeah.
that I think, and most people say I still have
That's
one. But
good, though.
yeah, you can walk into any bar today, and you can go in and be like, Sully, Murph, grab your baseball bats. We got to go kick
Sully
some ass.
Murph.
The
You can
whole
have a
fucking
crew.
place will just empty out.
You'll have a crew with you, of course. A lot of Sullys and Murphs.
Yeah, you can't do it with Anthony's name, Sully. You can't go Anthony Come. You can't do that.
No.
Maybe I don't know, Columbus Day.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can yell
you
for
go to the
Anthony's
North
and
End.
Paulie's
Tony, Paulie.
like that. But St. Patty's Day, it's all about
Let's go beat up these native Indians.
I forgot about Murph. I was across the street at a bar called Sullivan's.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Which I go there just about every day, and it's pretty chill. I go there an hour before the show. I could check out what's on the news and figure out what we're talking about for the day. But today, of course, being St. Patty's Day, it is packed, which is great. But I get to hear, a bunch of the songs you only hear once a year.
Dropkick Murphy.
Yeah, that one. And zombie.
Fantastic.
That one. The Whiskey in a Jarro, not the Metallica one, the real one.
Right.
Shit like that. So, but it's cool. I like that shit.
It's a nice holiday. My wife
is.
My wife is Irish, so today
Oh, is she?
I fucked her soft.
You-
It's a reminder of the great potato famine. That's what I
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Christ.
thought it was the whiskey dick. That's like
Yeah,
part of the
whiskey.
I
tradition.
wish I was kidding. We
Whiskey
tried to
dick.
squeeze one in before work. It didn't work.
You
I was just trying to mash it in.
it in half.
Sully, she goes, "Did you try to mash it in?" I go, "You're tight. Is this your first time?" We role play weird stuff around there. I said, "Now get
that's
out
why
of
you like
here and
mashed
go back to
potatoes.
your neighborhood."
Now, Sully, who else are we seeing on the show, and what are they? What's their history? Quickly,
So
not quickly. whatever you want to.
We have really he just fills the minority quota for us, but he also fills the awesome. You said the awesome quota. We have EOD Frank here, the real Hurt Locker in the flesh.
Is he a bomb disposal guy?
I was. Yep.
Holy shit! Now that is a crazy gig.
Yeah.
Damn, you put that big suit on. That really is just
it the stupid suit.
The suit. I firmly believe that suit is just to contain the Jello that's in there after something.
You're 100% correct. You're 100% right. You couldn't be more right. That's exactly what it's for.
Oh, dude, God bless you. That is
a pretty cool fucking thing.
Crazy job. The training that goes into that can only be half of it. The other half has to be that you maybe you don't like anyone in the world and you really don't care if you check out. I got to assume.
Must be fearless.
Well, I mean, if I'm down there on a bomb and I'm down there and I'm taking care of it, if it blows up, it's no longer my fucking problem.
Yeah, it's someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And now, I won't know.
You found it.
You know what the thing that gets me is we've seen so many movies, and whether it's the police bomb squad or bomb disposal units and stuff, there's always this somehow knowledge of these hastily thrown together, vaguely bombs with wires, and it's like, oh no, that's the red one. You gotta cut the red one. It's like if I was a bomb guy, I'd make all the wires green. Every single one. It's like, cut the green one. But they're all green. What do I do? Bomb guys go like, I'm gonna change the colors so they could maybe figure this out.
Yeah, it's that easy to figure out.
Kind of figure it out. So your training, you probably got training in bombs, gravity bombs maybe that they use for these improvised explosive devices.
Yep.
So you probably know how to defuse those things. But I bet you come across a lot of improvisation when it was because these guys, they didn't have access to a lot of stuff that you probably had the manual for.
Yeah, I used to tell my guys all the time, because I was a team leader, tell them all the time, I was like, listen, don't assume that these guys are fucking dumb. You know, as dirty as they are, they were some of the smartest motherfuckers on the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, their house-born IDs, literally, like, they make like a bomb out of like something in the house. Like, they'll take a jug, put a fucking hole in the jug with water in it. There's one contact on the top, the other contact's on the bottom. You're in there looking at the house. That water's going down. That contact's made. Boom.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Just from water
They're
coming out.
fucking a genius.
Anything that you can imagine that can close a gap can be used as some type of timer.
My wife's legs.
Your wife's legs. We got to get a dick in her quick. Yeah, I can't help you.
Tried during lunch, man.
They tried to mash it at lunch. Didn't work.
Close the gap. Jesus Christ. The always available in any old thermostat, the mercury switch. How many times was the mercury switch used?
I personally saw 4 of them.
Yeah,
4 of them, 4 mercury switches. But those are easy to take care of. You just take like a water jet, like high velocity water, and you just pretty much just shoot it out. It just disrupts the whole damn thing.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting concept too. When I learned that when bomb disposal blows up a bomb, they're not literally exploding the bomb itself. They're blowing up the object. So the explosives don't detonate inside what they're blowing up. They're blowing up the whole thing just so it can't explode, which, everyone thinks that they're going to blow it up and it's going to explode the bomb. That would be kind of silly. You'd probably go through a lot of trucks that way and men.
Yep.
So Anthony could basically have done your job, right?
I love it. I love the knowledge.
I mean, he's logged so many hours in COD, man.
Oh my God, dude, let me tell you something. I will tell you one thing. I could wipe out so many people with one Molotov cocktail, my own team, but it's so many. Anytime I need to throw an explosive through a doorway or a window, that fucker will hit the top frame and bounce right back at me. And fuck, shit. That's what you hear. That's what you hear. Twitch.tv/Akumi if you want to.
It seems like a good group of guys. Who's the third guy?
Yeah, now we got, of course, that's.
Oh God, this guy.
So over to my right
Frank,
we have
of course, Frank.
we have Jeremy Walton, who was on his way to medical school. He was actually a very smart guy, and then he joined the Marine Corps. Now he has the IQ of a football. But don't worry about it. Maybe he's another quota that we have taken on to cover the short bus.
A quota, the short bus quota.
Short bus quota.
Now,
Very
God
short
forbid,
bus.
I hope you. I hope that wasn't because of any kind of a head injury.
So unfortunately, you could say I was smart. So originally it wasn't for medical school. I was a band nerd. So I went to join the band. They're like, you're going to deploy? Never. And I was like, no, I want to join now. They said, no, you'll join in 6 months. I said, well, fuck you, I'm not. So originally they made me as a motor T. I used to be a truck driver, used to drive tractor trailers. And then once I got to my unit, they're like, well, it's a combat engineer unit. We're going to send you to combat engineer school. So it's basically EOD light. We get to do most
you see what he
of
did
the
there?
stuff.
You don't want to hear that.
He tried to make it like,
So we do some of the
He
stuff
tried
that
to
EOD
make it
does.
tough guy. I pulled the
Keep
fuse.
going, man. It's
I
that-
pulled the
it's
fuse
that-
out of many firecrackers.
No, see, it's the little snap ones, the little white ones
Yeah,
you just pop. as a
that you
kid.
throw on the ground. They could be very dangerous if 8 billion of them land on you at once.
It still scares me today, but no. So they're like, if you're going to deploy or not, and I wanted to deploy, and I ended up 2 tours in Fallujah, and I did suffer a few traumatic brain injuries. I did get blown up twice.
No way.
And, I got a couple scars to prove it. One under the chin, some in the back and the side. But
Holy shit.
After I got back, figuring out what the hell I'm going to do. This I was in a wheelchair originally. Got back to walking.
Holy shit.
I teach snowboarding during the winter until COVID hit. And then that kind of changed things.
You just strapped the wheelchair onto the snowboard?
I've seen that.
So actually, it's what's called a mono and a bi-ski. It's a bucket with a single ski underneath.
Yeah,
You
I've
have
seen
your
that one.
outriggers, and then you have the bi-ski, which is 2 skis, but those are people who are unable to use their arms and they're tethered, and they have outriggers to sit out to prevent them from rolling.
Wow.
So
Holy
I did that.
shit.
I moved back down here, became a part of a nonprofit organization. We do our hikes and stuff. I'm not sure if Kevin has told you about it, but we do little hikes and stuff around the country with another organization, and that's how I met Kevin. So here I am trying to be the dumbest Marine possible, and I think I'm succeeding.
How did what was the situation in getting blown up? The
Because I got blown up
They all
harder
laugh.
than you.
crazy.
Okay, he got blown up. Okay, so Frank over here got blown up harder than I did because he's married.
oh Jesus, they're whipping dicks out there. Anthony, sorry, dicks are flying onto the table. We're measuring.
No shit.
Okay, he wins. We get it.
I had high blood pressure like 3 weeks ago, so I get it.
Yeah, he
you
knows. He knows the struggle.
So my first convoy, it's sometimes you just can't find them all. You have street sweepers that send out these giant booms that detect everything, but hit a pressure plate. Unfortunately, I was driving a tractor trailer that was hauling around a couple bulldozers to knock some buildings down because some smaller areas were taking sniper fire. On the way there, unfortunately, the way the pressure plate works is it has to have continuous pressure. If it doesn't, then it goes off. And because the distance between the wheelbase of the truck that I was driving, it didn't have the continuous pressure to keep that from going off, and it sent me flying basically. So
Holy
that was
shit.
a fun time.
Wow.
I was not evacuated from country. They sent me to Fallujah Surgical. That's where they took the shrapnel out of my
Some of the
back,
best
my chin, my
doctors
side.
ever, I bet.
Oh yeah,
there.
quick! Here you go. Let's remove that.
Yeah.
He's still
Yeah,
screaming.
yeah.
Just give him some pain meds. He'll be okay. Some
Back
Motrin.
on- back on
General.
mission next week.
Basically. Here's some Motrin, some water,
Tylenol?
walk it off. You'll be okay.
Holy
and then,
shit! Where on the was it an 18-wheel truck or tandem or where?
Yeah, it was an 18-wheel truck.
18-wheel.
It was a
Where,
gooseneck tractor trailer.
where on the truck did it actually explode?
It hit just behind where the fifth wheel is. So luckily it
shit.
hit behind, but unfortunately because of the blast and the projection away,
yeah.
my head hit the steering wheel. So when I go forward, it just lights went out. That was the first one. The second one was on my second deployment back to Fallujah the second time because I'm dumb and we like
Because you
repeat
loved
offenses.
it so much.
Had to do it again. Got to get the second badge.
Oh, yeah.
I went back again. This is right before I had lost and watched my best friend Michael Presley die. Great Marine. He saved a lot of lives.
Damn.
He died just over the Euphrates River just outside the city of Fallujah. But I was driving a Humvee. We were doing QRF, which is Quick Reaction Force. Couple of Marines taking sniper fire. We went out, set out to engage the enemy. As soon as we got out there, As soon as we entered the city, which is called ECP1, entry control point 1, going into the city of Fallujah, the first street just past it because it was being blocked off. We went around, and as soon as we turned the corner, one hit, and then that was where I took the most of my back injury, my head injury, the minor back surgery I had on my back, and then the little shrapnel scar.
Did you have enough time in that instance to go, motherfucker, are you shitting me again?
So, okay, so
be like, come on.
Yeah.
So we talk about when on our podcast before, when people will get blown up, usually what's the first thing you tend to check?
Your balls.
Your balls.
Right.
My first thing was, all right.
Right.
I'm there.
I would check my friend's balls.
Yeah.
Are you guys there? So
I'm checking them right now. We're all still here.
So with Kevin behind the scenes, he's kind of rubbing underneath the table. But so yeah, my first thought was, you got to be fucking kidding me. Are they still there? And the other guys were looking over. He's like, no, you're good, man. That's still there. He's just like, you're bleeding.
Wow.
But it's all there. I'm like, all right, cool. That's all that matters. And then you start checking everything else. And I'm looking around. I'm like, son of a bitch. So usually when you get hit, you start taking small arms fire. And we think it happened to been just a random one they forgot about.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So we got hit, and that was it. It just ended.
So they do hang out, though, to give you a little small arms after.
Fuck yeah.
That's usually the
because
ambush.
they're watching the shit out of it.
So what they'll do is they'll usually either engage the first vehicle, the middle vehicle, or the last vehicle is usually the issue. So it's to create a choke point, because when they hit the first vehicle, usually stops the entire convoy. They hit the last vehicle. That means you have to keep going, and you have to stop, turn around, and try to come back and engage the enemy if possible. And that's the downside of it. So we got real lucky that nobody was engaging us at the time, or we probably would have been screwed, because at that point in time we were the first truck in.
Yeah.
You're just beyond the control point to where it's nothing but buildings. There's nothing but me in the buildings, and then them behind me trying to get in. We'd have been fucked.
Oh my God, yeah. Now you're set up
So,
with
good
your
vacation
full
time.
kit, right? You're all decked out, ready to, you
Oh,
could
yeah,
leave,
full
you
flat
could leave that
Kevlar.
truck, and you're an effective soldier.
Yeah, a flat Kevlar, full neck piece. We have the groin protector, which unfortunately only covers
Fuck the
shrapnel.
protection. You got the shit to shoot back.
Well, when you're unconscious, it's kind of hard to shoot back.
No, in the movies I've seen, they could shoot when they fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
We've seen some of those.
I hit the button on the side of my mouse, and I get a needle, and then I'm fine. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
So funny enough, you were talking about respawns, which is funny because that obviously doesn't happen, but
Oh, yeah,
to a
it's
degree it
obvious.
does. And I say this because every time that we've been in an engagement, you shoot one, and usually there's one more to pop up to keep shooting at you. So that's their respawn.
That happens in Call of Duty all the time. I'll shoot one guy, and then I'll be like, for a second, I'm celebrating. We're like, yeah, that motherfucker, bam, and then he's got a buddy that comes up behind him, and thank God I can respawn.
Who's a better actor soldier, Bradley Cooper or Mark Wahlberg?
Oh,
Wahlberg.
good.
Wahlberg.
He's from
Wahlberg.
Boston there, Pissa.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
hard.
fucking these
like 'em.
cocksuckers. They're
I
coming
like
up on
Marky
us.
Mark.
Murph, Sully, they're coming up on us.
Sounds like John Kennedy.
Cocksuckers.
Get your baseball bat.
So the actual one that I like better is I think his name is Josh Krasinski. He played in
John
the Benghazi
Krasinski.
movie.
Oh,
John
yeah.
Krasinski. Thank you.
Yeah, in the
That's
Hillary
a good one.
Clinton movie.
Oh yeah.
That was
that's my
he did
favorite.
a pretty good job there from being the funny guy in The Office,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
he's kind of a badass on the rooftop there
jacked.
in Benghazi.
Gotta watch this
That was one of
Benghazi
my
thing.
favorites. And
Yeah,
he also
yeah.
did was it Jack Ryan on
He
on
does.
Amazon Prime?
He's like the new Jack Ryan.
Wow.
guy.
Yeah, that was really good too. So he's my new favorite.
I got to
Anthony.
ask you. Of course, I have to ask
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
guys about the current situation, the Ukraine Russia thing that's going on. It's
Yeah.
so now you guys have been in what they call the shit, and I don't think you take lightly the commitment of American soldiers when it comes to other countries. What's your feeling on the situation over there and how involved we should get?
Yeah, well, first I want to just a quick war story from me as an Air Force aviator.
Oh,
Please, I need to hear one.
After we had this long mission, I didn't want to talk about it. I can't. We were strafing railroads, whatever. Not a big deal. I get back to our base, and I order a Jack on the Rocks, and the ice had sand in it. If you can believe that.
Oh my God!
And yet, we survived.
Because the Air Force guys get to go back to the greatest places after they do their duty.
Air conditioning. It can be like the scariest, literally a flight is what? Let's call it 4 hours. So it's literally 3 hours and 58 minutes of just droning along. And then if you get shot at by a manpad, which is a portable air defense system, a missile, it's like 4 seconds. So you're like, oh God, you blast out all your
fucking flares. Fucking chaff,
and then it's
flares.
gone.
I hate that shit in the game. I fucking go up. I go to get a helicopter, right? I fire, and then goosh, flares come out, and then the pussy flies behind something while his flares recharge, and then he comes back, and I'm like, oh, boom, and again, whoosh, flares. I know the struggle.
Saved my life. Saved my life.
I know the fucking struggle. How does it feel, though, to know that you'll never be the most famous airborne Sully ever?
I was known as the ghost of Baghdad.
Oh my God!
Yes, they have one of those now in Kiev or Kiev, however you want to say it.
Fuck. We don't listen. I'll tell you right now, and I'll take this from your good friend Gavin McInnes. If you could have like an X-ray of my brain about what's going over in Ukraine right now, you would just see tumbleweeds. You would just see. I don't care.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I don't care either.
I just don't want. I don't want to make any rash moves that would again endanger people and have poor motherfucker, Jeremy. Poor Jeremy have to drive another truck and get blown up again.
And almost lose his balls again.
Again, it comes down to you think the first time is great. And you're like, all right, that's a weird experience. Obviously, that's something we don't look forward to, but we expect.
No.
You go back into it a second time, you're like, motherfucker, seriously? And my next thought is, do I want to test third time's a charm?
I wouldn't.
I did.
You did.
I did.
You did.
I was there 3 times. So
3 times. You are the Hurt Locker guy. Yeah. Holy shit! You're that guy.
This whole fucking Ukraine bullshit. I have my own personal reasons as to why I don't fuck with Ukraine at all. I think.
Yeah.
Is it because their soup is bad?
I don't know.
That's a known thing.
I think we totally fucking forgot how fucking corrupt Ukraine was in the fucking beginning. So you have 2 literal assholes going after each other.
Oh my God, you're
why
right.
the fuck do we care?
Yeah, why do we?
And people do care. They're actually going over to fight. I'm like, they're either bro vets or they just are addicted to the game.
What's bro vet? What's a bro vet?
Oh, Jeremy, what's a bro vet?
Well, dudes that wear Air Force and American flags on their sleeves. They have beards.
These are the guys that wear their Docker shoes. They wear the khaki pants. They have the button ups.
What are you talking about? No, it's like dudes who go out to Walmart
that try to get their 15 minutes of fame of calling somebody out for stolen valor. They've got 3 ribbons and claim they've been deployed.
Right.
These are the guys that are like, oh my God, flag code. You don't know it. Like, these are the guys who get mad at vets.
Yeah.
These are the guys who probably never deployed.
Right.
Yeah.
And then get mad at those who did, who make fun of them for not deploying.
At what age is it appropriate to start wearing the gear that people, because I know a lot of older guys, you see a lot of older guys, like some guy, he could have done this just to get free shit, but he had to be 80 years old. He's with his granddaughter or something that leads him into a diner, and he's got a World War II vet hat on, and he sits down, and I'm sitting there, and I just go, I called the waiter over, I go, pay for that guy's shit. Like, pay for that. To me is the ultimate, and I'm like, my cynicism sinks in and go, did this motherfucker, did that woman maybe just put a hat on this old guy?
Come on, we're going for a free dinner.
We get a free fucking meal. But I think, like, I know my brother was 82nd Airborne back in the late 70s, early 80s. And Like he never even acknowledged it forever.
Yep.
And now he goes down to like the VFW halls in the Moose Lodge and he's got his 82nd Airborne hat on and his shit. And I'm like, I guess you hit an age where that's a thing. But I could see what you mean by these because I've seen some of these bro guys. I guess, they go down and
they go to Walmart like they're gonna take Fallujah, right? They got their tactical belts, their freaking tactical. And now listen, I do catch myself. I'll walk by and I'm wearing like camouflage Chuck Taylors, and I'm like, oh man, you're such a douche. But it's just
that's not too bad.
There's like a fine line. There's a fine line where you're a bro vet versus. I think we all bro vet. Listen to this, right? If you could look, all three of us have a freaking American flag on our arms.
American flag.
Jeremy,
there's some
show
camo.
Yours. Look at that.
There's
douchebags.
There's
So
an Air Force thing.
I think the other side, and the last bit I'm going to say about it is the bro vet is the guy that's thanked me for my service. Yeah. I serve for you. I said that
asshole.
That's the guy. That's the bro vet.
So I've never met anybody like that.
You're talking about Jesse the Body Ventura. Thank you for your service. I was a Navy SEAL before there were Navy SEAls. They called them frogmen. And then I wore a feather boa and wrestled men in tights.
All right, Jesse.
Sounds about right.
Dude, you guys are fucking awesome. I love the show. You're funny motherfuckers, and you got real stories, and you're going to be on Compound Media. This is great.
Sweet. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, please. You guys are fucking awesome.
Excited.
Yeah.
Hey, Ant.
Yeah.
Can I do a quick announcement here? What I want, because I know you guys have first responders and you guys have veterans that watch your show. What I want to do is, so the point of the show is we've interviewed a lot of freaking really, really crazy stories from these veterans. Like yesterday, we just had a guy on who ejected from his F-18 at 695 miles per hour, liquefied himself, like literally. Destroyed himself. That show will be dropping tomorrow.
But how's he doing now?
He went back to flying. I was with him last weekend at a psychedelic Green Beret camping trip. It's crazy. But this dude ran 48 miles in 48 hours. Anyways, what I want to do
one thing. No, I have to comment on that because I've always had a fascination with the fact that these guys will be in an environment that, although it's it's very fluid, very volatile. You're flying this thing at unbelievable speeds. In combat sometimes, craziness. But there's this comfort of being in a place that the wind's not blowing at your face, that it's relatively quiet in there aside from the engines, but behind you. And then at the pull of a fucking handle, the violence that hits your body in that instant has to be something no one could ever accurately describe to another person.
He tries in this interview, and we basically, it was like this. We're like, so dude, you ejected at the speed of sound, and then he just went. It was
you
like
don't even
2
hear
hours
yourself
of us
scream. By the time you scream, it's behind you.
It's behind you. You don't even hear the snap of your bones.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good show.
Awesome.
Yeah,
You guys
that
got a
was pretty
unique
insane.
perspective.
Oh, great.
And then we went for the longest time, and we're like, man, we got to cut this guy off. I felt bad because he was going on and on, but he's going to come back on. But I want your listeners. My email is kevin@21gun.net. You got to spell it out, 21gun.net. 2-minute war stories. I'm thinking at the end of each show.
Oh God.
And this is like if you're Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, whatever, or if or Coast Guard. I forgot about them. Space Force.
We all forget about
Space Force.
Beach lifeguard.
Will you take Battlefield 2042 or Call of Duty stories? Because you'll get my call every fucking day.
I'll answer that with one sentence. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
But yeah, send a clip to us, or if you want to be on the show, maybe you're the other guy that ejected at 695 miles an hour. Kevin@21gun.net. You got to spell that out. But yeah, we want to hear from you, and we want to make the listeners part of the show because that's how this whole show started.
Yeah,
was we brought in all these veterans. And we're like, just tell your stories. We had a guy on a couple months ago. He got blown up, lost all limbs. Like a quad, what do you call that? A quad?
Quadriplegic.
No, a quad amputee.
Muscular dystrophy.
Yeah.
And see, these stories.
Breast cancer? Is it breast cancer?
These stories are amazing, and there's no lack of them, which is, and a lot of guys are like, I don't want to tell my story because it makes me a bro vet or whatever. And it's like, no, tell your story. You need to get that shit out. We had 20 years of people sacrificing their brains, their bodies, their mentality, all that, and
nobody fucking knows about it.
And no one knows about it because they were going around. It was one of those wars where 0.45% of the population actually served, and then everyone else is just like, forget about it. And no, these stories have to go out there. Sorry, I could go off on a tangent.
Please. I love it, and it is. I would guess it's therapeutic in a way. A lot of these wars, 100%. Especially in the past, where these, the men of men, and they never really talked about things, and I think that. That made a lot of problems for them and their loved ones. And I think the way people are opening up and discussing some of these things with their brothers and people that have had similar experiences, I think that's a great thing. And the fucked up thing is, because we're such a voyeuristic shit society, that people want to hear it and see it.
Yeah.
I laugh at the fact, and I probably shouldn't, but I'm twisted, that we literally watch snuff films every day. Every day you pick up your phone and you're seeing something that didn't exist years ago. And you just kind of go, that's fucked up. And then you go, oh, look, a kitten or a puppy. And it's all, or a hot chick. And you're like, and it's all in the same category. It's all giving your mind the same kind of stimulus. And it probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
I think this is fucking people up, but
it really is.
The idea that you can talk about these things in this way, it's got to be therapeutic. I mean, you see these Band of Brothers, of course, one of the greatest HBO miniseries ever made. And when you see the guys at the end of it, and these are the guys that never said anything. They just lived their life, and amongst themselves, I guess they spoke about their experiences. But to see them open up like that, and how emotional they get, and what these guys they were with meant to them, is something I think everyone should see and know, and I think it helped them as well. So you guys have a great fucking show. I'm very excited to have you guys on here.
Awesome. Yeah, it's one of those things where if you suffer in silence, then you suffer, right? And then you start talking, and you're like, am I the only one that has to clear my house before I go to bed? And shit like that.
Oh my God. I thought that was just me.
I do that too.
I gotta say, I'm a little partial to the Pacific because I'm a jarhead. I love Band of Brothers, but the Pacific's good.
Okay, all right. I just couldn't get past that the lead guy was the little kid from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, okay, so that
took me out of it a little bit. Like
so
fucking,
a little
like
bit.
Jimmy Fallon pulling up in a Jeep in the Ardennes kind of took me out of the Battle of the Bulge.
I feel that. I was 120
pound.
I was a 120-pound band nerd that joined, so I kind of understand. I was that skinny little kid that joined.
Or the dude who played the guy from Queen. Why am I blanking on his name? Lead singer.
Rami Malek.
Yeah. But who's the lead singer of Queen? Why
Freddie
Mercury. Yeah.
We
got Freddie Mercury pulling gold teeth out of Japanese. That pulled me out of it.
Yep, that's his name.
I want to really quickly, Sully, you were a navigator on a C-130.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm a living relic.
I was thinking that, because I know a little bit about aviation. I try to know a little bit about a lot of things. That seems to be the best way to go through life. And navigators are kind of a thing of the past, right? I mean, that job has pretty much been taken over by a lot of the new technology, a lot of autonomous technology that's now in aircraft that we see in drones, especially these days. So what was your job back in those planes?
So I went in thinking, I'm like, I had the same question. Like, what am I even going to do? I thought it was like all laser beams and like high tech shit and satellites. I shit you not.
Did you sign up with Danger Zone playing from Top Gun?
Yeah. Of course, I'm a child of the 80s. But I went in
shirts off and play volleyball.
There was nothing gay about it. We just happened to be
We just played shirtless volleyball.
Just rubbed oil on our bros. That's what bros do.
That's what bros do. We rub nipples, whatever.
Really femmy music.
There was one girl standing there. We called her Fag Hag.
God, you're so
Another,
correct.
one of these?
No, but we went in and I shit you not. I can send you one because I got a bunch of them. I had a freaking slide ruler. They issued us a slide ruler. We were flying into Baghdad in 1964 model aircraft. There was
Holy
nothing high
shit.
tech. We were using stopwatches. We were like timing shit off of like, we were looking at smoke to figure out the winds. We're like, well, that
Old
looks like it's
school.
coming from the dude. Old school. We call it dead reckoning. That's what they trained us on.
Seat of your
And,
pants.
yeah. In fact, at
Holy
one point, we're dropping multi-million-dollar equipment out of the back of our aircraft onto the side of a mountain in Afghanistan, and I take what we call a grease pencil, and I mark the window so I can look down and figure out my angle.
That's hilarious.
And
What
punch
the
it out the
fuck?
back. Yeah.
Do you think? Did you learn enough while you were in there? Did you sit up on the flight deck, or were you behind in the back?
So? Yeah, funny how that is. I sat directly behind the pilot, co-pilot, flight engineer.
Yeah,
and
the old school navigator position.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
do you think you would be able to fly one of those?
I mean, I had 1,250 hours. 800 of them were combat hours. I think I could. I'd probably, I don't know, I'd bend some metal, as we say, but I'd get it down.
Just remember flaps and gear. That's
all
pretty
it
much.
is.
This
there
is
you
the
go.
coolest Kevin has felt in about.
Dude, it's cool. So, sorry. Sully wasn't blown up. What an asshole he was.
Fair. That's fair.
Guys, I fucking love this. Welcome to Compound Media. Kevin Sully Sullivan, Jeremy Walton, and Frank Easterling. Thanks so much, man. We're looking forward to seeing your show Friday. Compound Media. Be well, guys, and we'll talk to you soon, man. You guys are great.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you. Take care.
Take it easy, gents.
Those guys
Thank you for your service.
Those guys are fun.
It's fucking the funnest bunch of child killers and murderers I've ever seen.
But mostly just brown kids.
Well, that's,
Yeah. I'm going to go. I wanted to just stop by and catch up with you. This is great.
Let the people
gigs.
know
Atlantic City. When are we there? Garrett's got a poster. This is your birthday weekend.
My birthday weekend, dude, and all my friends are coming. Mikey Cuffs is coming, and he's a party unto himself.
22, 23, the Celebrity Theater in Atlantic City. Weekend passes
That's
are up.
funny because that's how old I'm going from 22 to 23.
So if you added 22 to 23 and then another 22
right, and
on
then
that,
another 22.
it's going to be awesome. Shows both nights. Then there's a meet and greet hang, birthday toast with you. Get drunk with Kumia Saturday afternoon. Get shit. One of the perks is fishing. Not Atlantic City. But next weekend, where are we? We're in PA. We're in Pottstown. Pottsville or Pottstown?
Potts.
At the Rivet. Next Thursday.
That poster.
There
it is.
Pottstown, PA, March 24th. Rivet. There you have it.
At Rivet.
Guys,
And
the guys will be there.
Yeah, look, James.
That's owned by the guy from the Bloodhound Gang.
Oh, really?
Do it like we do on the Discovery Channel.
Well,
and apparently,
what was their other song?
I think that's it.
All right.
Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie. It spells out fuck.
Oh, really?
The roof is on fire.
The roof's on fire. Was them too?
Yeah.
If you are coming to this, they said make sure your doors are locked when you get out of the car.
Lock those doors.
Make sure the doors are locked.
Okay, lock them down. Yeah.
By the way, I'll tell you this story when I come on next time. I went to the George Floyd Memorial last week in Minnesota, and they found a dead body across the street the day I was there.
High blood pressure?
No, it was just some guy that they dumped because the cops are never there because they won't go to that site. So they just dumped a body.
It's a great dumping ground for
dead bodies.
Their George Floyd's.
A dead body?
Dead body.
Dead body.
Across the street. I'll tell you about it next
George
time
Floyd, please too.
I gotta go home. All right, that's a teaser.
That's a teaser. Oh my God. Kevin Brennan, I'm going to tell the people about Noble Gold. You can make your way to the illustrious guest seat.
St. Patrick's Day, not Veterans Day. You have all these veterans fucking.
But they had green shirts.
Now I feel like a big fag because
we all do.
I haven't done any time.
Brennan, we all feel like fags when it comes to the real guys that were in the shit.
Jesus
in country,
Christ.
in the shit. We are all fags.
No,
when
I
it
feel
comes
like,
to, oh, thank you for your service. Oh, wow, you really went out on a limb thanking me when I was the one.
That's gutsy. And you're living through your fucking video games. Is it like when you're playing a video game in your house and you're half drunk and there's no
love doing that.
consequences?
And there's absolutely no danger. Once my cat scratched me though while I was playing,
that can get
and I got a wound on my leg. It was terrible. Where was my? I'll do Noble Gold. Noble Gold, people. The Economist financial newspaper said the stock market lost over $1 trillion so far this year. You see it. It's like, all right, today it's up 417. You go, wow, I should be in that. My retirement, I'll put it in stocks. And then the next day it's down 1,000. And you're like, what happened? Go to the casino. If you're going to put your money in the stock market that you're going to retire with, just go to the casino. Take everything you've made your entire life and go, red, please. And that's pretty much the same thing you're doing. You're either going to hit and be like, I'm set, or you're going to be broke and be a Walmart greeter. That's how life works. But there's better ways of doing it. Not Facebook stock. Look what happened there. Fell off the top 10. Everyone was crowing about it. People worried about their money. With inflation?
How about Netflix?
How did that work out? I bought Netflix too, a fucking movie last night or something. Gold and silver, my friend. Silver and gold, silver. Yeah, precious metals IRA. You're going to be fine. Precious metals. Why are they called precious? Tin isn't precious. Aluminum. I see miners out at the garbage cans every day mining for precious metals, precious aluminum. No, these are precious metals, my friend. And silver and gold, safe investments for your retirement. They don't go down. They've been valuable for millennia. Egyptians used to put it on their dead people, thinking it'll get them into heaven. Crazy shit. But it's been valuable forever. And this month, the month of March, you're going to, any qualified IRA over 20K, you're going to get a 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin. 5-ounce American, the Beautiful coin for anything over 50,000. Do you know I had a Mercury head coin, silver Mercury head coin that someone sent me here. I appreciate it. And then I took it home, and Missy goes, "What's that?" I go, "Oh, it's a Mercury head coin." She goes, "Isn't that dangerous?" She thought the coin was made of mercury. I wanted to throw it at her head out of my shotgun.
She's so stupid. She didn't know it was from the planet Mercury.
It's from Mercury. That's not dangerous. It's very hot. It's a very hot coin. Thank you, Drew. Call them. What are you doing? 877-646-5347. Do it now. Or find out more at, of course, what are you going to call? You can if you want. But noblegoldinvestments.com is the site. Noblegoldinvestments.com. Thank you. And Kevin Brennan is here. Kevin,
Pleasure.
you were joking with everyone about the COVID, right?
Yeah, no, because
people thought, they're like, "No, did you hear?" Like you're putting out Ukrainian war propaganda level shit, where people actually believed you were in the ER for 2 days.
I know. No, because I didn't do my show Monday, and I didn't feel like doing it, and I didn't want to be like, I'm not doing my show because I'm lazy.
I've done that.
So I'm like,
yeah,
I got COVID. And then I tagged Gino, so I thought everybody would get it that I was just trolling Gino.
Dr. Gino.
Yeah, Dr. Vinny Bubats.
To get his take.
And Gino knows I'm vaccinated.
Yeah.
First of all, my wife would even fuck me if I wasn't vaccinated. It's not even like
She's
like
hardcore.
No, it's just that's a fact. Like if I was not vaccinated, she'd be like, you can eat my ass, but you can't fuck me.
But you can't fuck me. Does she know it's in the saliva too?
No, I don't know what she knows, but I know that would be a rule. So this whole thing of like I'm a cuck because I'm vaccinated, it's like whatever. But I figured I trolled Gino.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I'm like, I'm still in the ER. I figure everyone's going to catch on.
Hilarious.
There's no way I'm still in the ER.
don't
Even if I have Obamacare, I'm not in the ER for 24 hours.
You would keep Obama in the ER for they move him out.
Right.
They're valuable seats.
Right. It would cost me like $25,000 an hour to be in the ER. So they're going to send me home or whatever. So I thought people are sending me texts, are you okay? And then I was gonna DM the apartment boss and tell him like I'm just kidding, because people were like thought it was real.
I spoke to apartment boss. He actually figured it out.
Oh, good.
He didn't have to. He knew you were kidding.
Figured he's a super.
He's not the brightest guy, but he does understand.
He's street smart
because he's not stupid enough to believe that Kevin Brennan is in the ER for 2 days.
No pictures.
With no pictures.
If I was in the hospital like Aaron Berg,
oh my God,
I'd be taking pictures so I can.
This picture. We got the oxygen.
Yeah, and then put my Venmo and my Cash App, and so people could fucking donate.
The beep beep machine.
Yeah, like am I stupid? Like no pictures, but it just proved my point, kind of that like if you tweet something, people believe it.
They just believe it.
So I'm not a liar. I'm not a Chad Zumock, but the fact that you can,
Rock's gonna get more fucking texts.
The fact that you can lie and people assume that you're telling the truth. I was like, wow.
There was a guy that
it's like every female comic is a whore. They all like to fuck all day. All women online all like to fuck all day. In reality, they don't like to fuck because you're taking their periods and they're not in the mood. They want to fuck about 3% of their waking time.
So there's
there's all kinds of issues that precludes them from fucking. So this whole thing, like all they want to do is fuck, is a lie. But on Twitter, they can say that because nobody's calling them out.
But isn't that still they want to fuck, but the instances that they can't fuck? See, it seems like the period and things are things that keep them from fucking, even though they want to fuck.
But I don't think they want to fuck. They want to pretend they want to fuck. Like fat people want to pretend they want to lose weight.
Right.
Everyone's pretending like in it, like yeah, I want to fuck. I want to fuck, but they don't want to fuck. They want to pretend that they're like cool about fucking.
Yes.
Like when you meet a girl, she's always cool about fucking. And then like 2 months later, she's like, let's just go to brunch. And you're like, all right. And then it starts. Yeah, then my wife used to like to go to baseball games, and now she's like, baseball's stupid. I'm like, I'm stupid.
How did that happen?
I got played by this whore.
How does that happen?
No, it's like a game they play, and the guys fall for it, But women don't like to fuck. But on Twitter, they can pretend like they want to fuck. That's a fact.
They shut that thing up after a while. I used to, when I was first going out with a girl years ago, back in the early 2000s, we would literally.
Is there a girl here? Ask her.
Yeah, Luby's here. We would pull over, like pull the truck over.
Really?
Jump in the back and fuck on the side of like the FDR. Like I swear to you, anywhere.
Really?
It was just like, you want to forget it? Let's fuck. Like, and then it just, that's.
How old were you?
Well, how old I was isn't the problem. Okay. No, I think I was probably 40, and she was maybe 20.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. But you do things like that.
Yeah.
Like you would stop what you're doing, no matter what it was, just to fuck, because that's what they did.
Yeah.
And then after a while goes by, you're kind of like, what happened to that?
Yeah.
Now you just want to you want to fucking go to the movies.
Well, I read somewhere that when women first start dating a man, their testosterone level goes up. So that kind of wants them.
So they all start looking like Joe Rogan. Like you start fucking him. It's like, wait a minute, that's Joe Rogan.
Why are you so muscular?
He's swinging a kettlebell at me.
That makes sense. Like they want to, they get more. They have more of a sex drive when they first meet you, and then when things get back to normal, it's like What?
But that's how
I don't even care. I don't even care. But the fact is, they don't want to fuck a lot. Women in general don't want to fuck as much. Like the fact that gay guys have like bathhouses. And they don't even take baths there. So I don't even know. I don't even know.
And they should after.
I know they're
the
fucking
filth that they're
disgusting.
engaging in.
But the fact that they were like, everyone's like, yeah, it's just a bathhouse, and they just go to fuck, and it's like women don't have.
Where's
that.
the lesbian
bathhouse? Where's the lady bathhouse?
Oh, all those coveralls hung up on the hooks.
Yeah.
Trucker caps.
Yeah.
As their very short hair is bobbing up and down.
There'd be like 3 people there.
It's no one.
Wouldn't even catch on.
Hey guys, when AIDS really fucking hit New York City, they literally had to go around shutting down the unbelievable numbers of bathhouses
because they
where
knew
gay
it was,
guys
that's
were going.
where it was all fucking
That's where it was happening. It was all bubbling petri dishes of AIDS, and then you get the women, and they're just like, yeah, we don't.
Yeah, we just want.
Then they like talking like that with their little wine with their friends. They go, "We're just as crazy and dirty as the guys." Shut it.
It's a joke. It's a joke. But online, everybody's what they think they it's just a joke. And I'm like, you don't want to fuck.
You just
like these women on OnlyFans are like, I like cock. It's like, first of all, if you like cock, you wouldn't be tweeting about it. You be eating cock.
Yeah. And then I'll send you a picture of my cock, and you'll be all offended.
Yeah, send her a picture of your cock.
Send a picture of your cock. There isn't one picture of a vagina that I'll be like, oh, ew, why'd you send me this?
I'm eating.
Yeah, send a picture of a cock. See how happy she is. Girls.
It's a fucking big joke.
Are you going to fucking... What are we going to do with that shit? How have you been, though, aside from your COVID that you didn't have?
Doing great. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
You mentioned Chad Zumach, and his name usually comes up
during
the... Oh, it's his shirt. Chad Zumach. Let me see the shirt. Florida's most wanted comedian. Wanted for silly crimes all over. Did he endorse this shirt?
He did when it came out. This is when we are not on the outs.
Right. He sent texts to Iraq where he was so mad at me, but he didn't text me.
When you're talking about going to Richmond.
Yeah,
that was funny.
I'm just goofing on him. We're having fun.
Funny.
Look, we all did that.
What did he tell Iraq? First of all,
yeah.
You remember a couple of weeks ago when Russia. They weren't taking visas or MasterCard or whatever.
Right.
You made a joke about Chad had to cancel his gig to Russia. Something like that. So Chad comments to you, I'll be in Chicago in March 10th through the 13th.
Yeah, he gives a plug.
And he tweeted it independently of that. He's going to be with Godfrey. So he had this weird email this past weekend that I was talking about a little bit when I called in the Gino show last week. And so I read the email, and then I'm like, let me even see if he's in Chicago. He wasn't in Chicago.
Oh, no.
So I called the club, and I called the club all like, I know how to
Look at you. You're like investigating.
I know how, it's like CSI. So I'm calling, I call the club. I know Godfrey's there. So I don't even call. I go, hey, I know God, like I'm real confident. I know how to talk to these idiots on the phone at Comedy.
Yeah.
I go, I know Godfrey's there, but who else is on the show with him?
Very good.
And they go, oh, a couple guys from out of town. I'm like, God damn it. So I go,
help me, right.
I go, well, do you know who they are? And she goes, oh, you want their names? So I go, yeah, because I'm a big comedy fan, so I just want to know.
Yeah.
So she gets back on. She goes, yeah, it's Artie Fuqua and Akeem Woods. I'm like, yes!
There you go.
And I know both of them. So Chad lied about going to Chicago because I guess he figured no one's going to check. But why would he even say it? Like the Richmond thing, like, why tweet out he's going to Richmond? Then the next day he's like, I can't go because these stupid airlines are canceling everybody's flight.
Everyone's flight's been canceled.
And then he's threatening me he's going to come to New York City in August. So then I'm thinking maybe he can't go anywhere for 6 months. But then I'm thinking, why would a state want to keep a derelict like Chad? Like it's like kicking a guy out of a bar. It's like kicking a guy out of a bar and making him stay in the bar.
You got to stay in this bar now.
As punishment, you got to stay with us. Why don't you just these fucking douchebags go? You got to leave Florida.
And you can't leave the state for a year. It's like, I would be like, please leave the state tomorrow.
I would say, if I was the governor, I'd be like, these douchebags have to leave. Like, we kicked them out. We drive them to this fucking border.
Yeah.
We drive them to Georgia, and they're not allowed them back in.
He gets mad. He said something to Iraq like, I can't believe Cumia jumped in on it. Like the goofing.
First of all, it was funny.
It's funny.
I put it up on my not my
Dude,
Facebook,
you know how much
YouTube,
shit
it was so funny.
My Danny Brand bullshit arrest and all that stuff. And I'll sit here and
were innocent
about it. And I was completely innocent. By the way, I'm going to be in Chicago next week. I was so innocent. And
I'm allowed to travel.
Like you fucking, how much do you talk about when your landlord, the fight you had with your landlord and all that shit? It was hilarious.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. And then you goof on him. He takes it so seriously. And as a comic, you would think, If you profess to be a comic, you have to know that when you put yourself and get yourself or
trouble.
in some kind of trouble, it's going to be fodder for everybody.
Forever.
And it's forever.
Because
yes.
Artie Lang ever gonna like not
my
be
God.
known as a fucking degenerate
Artie Lang
cokehead,
could,
heroin?
5 years from now, Artie's accepting the Nobel Peace Prize. And it's like, that's the flat-nosed motherfucker that does coke and stabbed himself. Like
Even
that.
when they were giving him the Nobel, they would still make a fucking drug joke about
Yeah,
Artie.
of course. He's going to use it to snort like coke off of this great prize. I don't know. Is it a gold medal? I thought it was. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so he's got to understand that if you get arrested,
That was the best part when I was watching
6 million credit cards.
When I was watching you do it, because Levy said he goes, you got to watch Kumia. So I turned it on. And I'm howling because it was so funny and it was so specific. Then Garrett finds the fucking flights, all the flights.
Oh yeah, Garrett did some investigating.
And then everyone in the booth is like howling. So it was like a old fashioned like classic radio show.
Yeah,
you know?
like goofing on somebody. He doesn't.
Plus, you know what? He
understand
gets mad because he really looks up to you. I think.
know.
And then that was the best part when you go, Chad. Good luck. The way you were talking down to him at the end.
Just chat.
We wish you the best. Don't we? We do.
We really do, though. And
he gets mad because he looks up to you.
He looks up to you too.
No, he doesn't. No, you're a legend. I'm a piece of shit. But he looks up to you.
I'm a legendary piece of shit.
No, but he looks up to you. So when you're, it's like when your brothers and sisters are making fun of you, and then the parents jump in and they make fun of you. Then you're like, oh, this is weird.
Oh no.
Because then it gives it more credibility if you're using it like as a bit. But it was set up so perfectly. And it just, like I said, just don't even tweet anything. Don't tweet you're going to Virginia, and no one will fucking know.
Don't come up with lies that the law firm of Brennan and Garrett can fucking
in seconds
find out it's bullshit. And then he'll still say, by the way, no, I did have a gig in Chicago.
Yeah, because he knows you can't prove it.
Yeah.
So then this
He'll
other
still
one, this is the email he sent. People sent it to me because I'm not in his Patreon or something. Anyway, I don't know if I can read it. I'm reaching out. This is Chad's email.
Okay.
I'm reaching out to all my former Patreon supporters for a favor. My childhood friend and neighbor, Jesse Moore, was severely injured in a major car accident last weekend, and his insurance is not covering it because there was a lapse in coverage. Uh-oh. I hate when that happens, the old lapse in coverage story. Long story short, Jesse just had a newborn baby with his wife, Kelly, 2 months ago, and now this happened. God damn it. They can't get any luck. They have no luck. As of right now, he can't even walk, and the situation is heartbreaking. I know it's a tough time for a lot of people right now, and I want to do something to help out. Obviously, I'm coming off one of the toughest years of my life, but I'm finally seeing light at the end of the tunnel. With that being said, for the next 2 months, I will be donating all my Patreon money and 75% of my merch money on the road to Jesse.
Oh my God,
family.
no way.
I feel the need to do something, and it's the best I can do with this situation. I went ahead and started a $1 tier on my Patreon. Just $1, he repeats. If you're willing and able, I would love for you to sign up under the $1 tier because the next 2 months is going to go for a great cause. I made it $1 for anyone who might be in a financial bind right now, but by all means, sign up for more if you're feeling charitable. The link is below, and thanks for the support now and the past support. It went up 15 people. This can't be true. First of all, if it's true, why wouldn't he have a GoFundMe? Why would he set up a GoFundMe?
It wouldn't go to him. You'd be like, here's the GoFundMe for this guy.
Because you would get these things always work.
Always. And they make a shitload of money.
They make like $50,000. So he got the guy $15.
By the way,
he set up a $1 level and it went up 15 because I said it was at 91. Now it's at 106. So basically, he got the guy $15. He's like the kid in the movie where he goes to the hospital with $15 in a jar, and he's like, "Hey, Mister, my friend's here, I believe.
Mister, can you make this get rid of his cancer?" It's change. Fucking change.
Like one scrungled up dollar bill.
I'm gonna. First of all, I want to say this. It reminded me of something. If you support the Ukraine, subscribe to Compound Media. I am giving 100% of the proceeds to Jaguar missiles that will be blowing up Russian tanks.
Good.
I just want everyone to know that.
Good.
Just
it's about time.
Popped into my head out of nowhere.
It's about time somebody did that.
now,
giving back.
If your insurance lapse, by the way, he's got this archaic version of insurance. Insurance, by the way, is no fault. All insurance is no fault now. So if your insurance lapsed and you hit someone, they don't go, well, it was your fault or his fault. They just go to the insurance companies and they pay.
Whoever's covered.
If his was lapsed, even the other person's would pay out a settlement. It's not like
so one just compensates for the other one.
Yeah, for the other. They're all in
There's too many people
cahoots.
like illegal aliens.
Yeah,
they get into accidents, and
so they had
nobody
a thing
and people
called
get
no
stuck.
fault insurance.
All right,
and
all
everything's no fault now. So
right.
they don't go
Because
well.
they know
your
people
insurance company
drive.
has to
They know
pay.
people drive. And they don't have insurance, so they figure
Right.
two people. It probably won't happen to two people at the
It
same time.
costs too much money to figure out whose fault it was.
All right.
Is really what happened.
They're
so
paying
they say
lawyers. They're
two
paying
people,
lawyers.
right? Two
Yeah.
people get into an accident, and it becomes like, well, whose fault was it? Because that insurance company has to pay. That hasn't been a thing for fucking decades. Now it's just both insurance companies come up with an arrangement.
Yeah.
And it's no one's fault. So it doesn't make sense that the insurance.
None of it makes sense.
None of it makes sense. None of it.
It's like when I read this, somebody sent it to me. When I read it, I was like,
Chad.
"Is he this dumb?"
Oh, Chad.
I'm like, "You can't be this dumb. Like, don't fucking do anything. Like, if you want to raise your Patreon, I don't know what to do, but this is like dumb.
That is not the way to do it and garner any kind of sympathy.
First of all, if you set up a fake GoFundMe, it's illegal.
I think.
You remember those people in Philadelphia that they pretended a homeless
Black Lives Matter? That scam?
pretended that homeless guy, they ran out of gas or something.
Oh,
Gave
yeah.
him $1, his last $1.
Yep.
And then they played this whole scam, and then they all got
They were
money.
all in it.
Yeah, and they all went to jail or something.
Yeah, they didn't get the money, that's for sure.
So, yeah, and they started spending the money like in Goodfellas. Like, don't spend the money.
Hey, don't spend the money. What are you doing? The screws are watching us.
No, I put it in my wife's name.
There's Chad going, I put it in my wife's name. I put it in my friend's name that got in an accident.
Yeah, Jesse Moore. Everyone knows Jesse
It's
Moore.
Fine.
So people looked up Jesse Moore. There's nobody on Jesse Moore following him on any social media.
If you're such a good friend, wouldn't you be following people on social
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, first of all, you would do a GoFundMe first. Then maybe you would do your Patreon. But Chad probably knows it's illegal to do a GoFundMe.
Yes.
But they're not gonna bring him to court for $15. You know.
My friend Haywood Jablomi was in an accident. I just want people to know he needs money.
Haywood Jablomi.
Haywood Jablomi. Mike Hunt, a good friend of mine.
My cunt.
Can you?
I'll be using these at home tonight.
He is really.
No, that's off the deep end. That's off the deep end.
I know. That's what gets.
I mean, I'm trying to do the math. I'm like, even if he said somebody hacked his account, it's like,
right.
It would have to hack his Patreon because it was all his Patreon people.
Yeah,
it would have to hack his Patreon, which is hard to do. And then I think they would have to hack his email. And it was well written, and there was no punctuation errors. So it's usually when there's a little bit of a dirty something scamming, there's like grammatical errors. So I was like, I think he really did this, and I was like, what the fuck? Is he this dumb?
He's mad.
At least 5 people sent me the email. Because they're like, can you believe this? And I'm like, I thought it was not real at first because I'm like, this can't be.
Yeah, you would just think like. No one would really.
I know the guy well enough that he's not this dumb. Like, I'm almost embarrassed for being associated with him at this point. But it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Here he goes. There's something. Kumia clowns Chad. That's the YouTube thing.
I put that up.
Oh, okay, cool. And he goes, Can you strike this? Kevin's not even in it, and all it does is trolls me now. Not sure why Kumi has jumped on board with it.
Because it's hilarious. That's why.
True. I'll be in New York City this summer. Well, that's probably not.
He said that again?
He said, I'll be in New York City. And then
he's gonna come to New York City like that guy Silence of the Lambs, where he has like a face mask and he's like, they put him on, they wheel him in like a dolly.
And then this was at 10:56 a.m. And then at 9:52 p.m. the same day, he goes, ignoring my messages.
To Iraq?
And Iraq tells him, look, I'm going through some shit of my own here.
Kevin's trolling me too.
Kevin's trolling me. I don't have time for this. He goes, okay. I'll pass on this radio gossip and drama. Hilarious how you all forgot about the awful things he said about you and Kumia. You he's talking about, by the way. Now he's talking about you. It's like, no one forgot about any awful things anyone said about anyone. By the way, awful, if you meant hilarious, that's fucking...
Well, listen, I say bad things, but it's like, Chad will say I'm saying bad things. I'm just stating facts. I'm reading emails.
Facts.
I called the fucking club.
With it.
I don't know. There's no way he went to Chicago and wasn't on the bill and did guest spots because he can't afford to fucking fly to Chicago. He's not going to put himself up for guest spots.
Right.
He wasn't there. He wasn't there. As far as we know, he wasn't there.
Right.
Is that me trolling him?
No, that's
I'm curious. I'm
telling the
fucking
truth.
curious.
I guess he figures
this email. I'll show you the email after. There's no way I could improvise a fucking email like that. This is fact. People sent it to me.
Keep doing what you're doing to keep Reddit and who are these podcasts happy. He's got to drag everyone in it. And then here's his thing where he does he needs to try to get Iraq on his side by bashing you. Kevin clowned you and you took it. He made you look like a little bitch. So sad. Don't worry, Eric. I got you. More to come.
I don't even know what that means. What's more to come?
I don't know what more to come is.
Talking about this stupid email?
And then it's like, Chad, I'm dealing with more important stuff.
I like when he calls him Eric. I like when he calls him Eric to let him know, this is serious.
This is serious. This is an Iraq character.
Yeah, this is Eric.
This isn't the stupid fat guy that is the character of Iraq. The moronic dummy that doesn't show up for work, Iraq.
Doesn't show up for the whole winter because it got cold.
This is Eric. I'm being serious now.
I'm Chad and you're Eric. Let's talk like men now.
Let's talk like Chad and Eric here and not fat fuck loser and credit card thief.
Come on, let's be bros now.
He's trying to garner some sympathy here. It's funny how you're treating me like it wasn't like I wasn't in radio. I know all the tricks and bullshit, so don't mess with me. You could strike any video you wanted to choose not to, but you're a follower. Like, he thinks because he said so that some video should be
right.
And it isn't even a video from us. I think he wanted Iraq to go to wherever that video was and say, that's a copyright infringement.
Right.
Give him a strike and take it off. Meanwhile, I don't give a fuck. It's on there. Go ahead.
It was funny.
I'm kidding, Iraq. Come on. Eric, I'm kidding. Not Iraq. Eric, you know I love you. Iraq is a goof. Iraq's a goofy guy.
It'd be funny. It was like kind of two different guys.
Yeah. It's two different guys.
Like you guys had like a function where you guys all like dressed up, and Eric comes in. He's all thin and fucking.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, this is Eric. You go, wait, Iraq? No, Iraq is the character. This is Eric.
His hair's all like
I thought he was Brad Pitt, but it's Eric. Oh, okay, I get it. Should have seen him with his bedroom eyes pictures back in the day. It's so fucking funny. I just don't
but he does all the
he's his own worst enemy.
No, but he does all the things that he thinks going to set off Iraq.
Yeah.
Eric, I mean,
yeah.
like he calls him a follower at the end. Mm-hmm. I had to block him on fucking. I had to block him on my phone because he makes every attack so personal.
Yes.
So he calls Iraq a follower, and Kevin bitch played him. I don't even have a fucking job here. How did I bitch play anybody?
You're bitch playing for the company.
I fired myself. How did I bitch play? Like the last time I was here is when Chad goes, "Is Kevin kissing your ass?" I hadn't been there in 9 months. It's 9 months. I'm not very good at this. If I'm kissing his ass so well, I don't even work here. Kevin fucking played you. Kevin played himself out of a job here to teach Iraq a lesson.
Iraq or Eric?
Eric, both.
Both of them. All three of them.
Yeah.
Because Iraq,
Yeah.
two people. He's fat.
That's his story.
Oh my God.
Classic Chad to go after Iraq now, and
He's his own worst enemy, Chad. He
can't help himself. He literally can't help himself. I guess that's the same thing as being your own worst enemy.
I didn't know.
Like the fact that he's dragging for a stupid fucking video. Who cares?
Who gives a shit?
So it was funny, and everybody was laughing in the booth. That was the best part. Like you were making jokes, and they're all fucking cackling
it's
in there.
fucking funny.
It's like an old-fashioned fucking. It was. You guys couldn't have written it any better.
Yeah, where you're fucking goofing on
like,
someone.
Garrett's like, yeah. There's 9 flights every minute to fucking Richmond, Virginia.
Like it's 1950, and you can't figure out when flights.
Yeah,
take
I
off and
know.
Land.
I'm on hold with United.
Oh, wait a minute! Don't worry. Let me see where the plane is. It's fucking instantly available.
Oh, unbelievable.
He doesn't know how to lie in the year 2022.
The fact when I saw this email, I was like, is he kidding? Is he like Jedi mind? Because this is If he's doing this to confuse us, this is genius. But I know he's not. He's really thinking like, I'll bump on my Patreon by using the old lapsing coverage.
Oh. Moore, what's his name?
Jesse Moore.
Jesse Moore.
His wife just had a baby. Gosh.
Oh, what a shame. I would fuck it. And who actually subscribed after that? Going like, oh my God, that's
15 people. 15 people. It went up 15 people.
Idiots.
And maybe at $1. Maybe people just join because they think it's funny.
Right.
They're part of the bid.
That could be funny. Now you're part of it.
Yeah.
Dude, guess what I did today?
His wife comes up. I joined Chad.
$1.
$1, a fucking dollar. Even a homeless guy's like, you only gonna give me $1?
Poor Jesse fucking, his teeth went around the steering wheel. It was crazy. $1. Hey, here's a
walks in one of those
kid again with the.
Or he walks in one of those big checks you win when you get to win a golf tournament. It says, look what I did for you. It's $15.
$15. Chad, we'd like to present you with a check, sum of $15 to help your friend Jesse Moore.
Can't even get in the hospital because it's too big. Doesn't fit in the door. Chad, it's only $15. Yeah, but it's the thought that counts. No, not at all. When you're in a hospital, it's the money. We need money, Chad.
God. It turned out Chad did his best, but it just wasn't enough, and Jesse Moore just didn't make it last year.
Oh no, Jesse Ethel Moore. Oh, that's a woman. She died, huh?
Yeah, it's because Chad wasn't good enough.
If people would have fucking actually given money. Oh, Jesse.
Now Chad will do like, she needs money for a sex change or something.
Yeah, they kind of look
like Tootsie. She needs money for the.
Every week will be a new thing. It's like, dude, a friend of mine, crazy, the toe fucking, they got frostbite, and it's just gonna be some other excuse.
Yeah, I can't believe this luck I'm having with my friends.
All my friends need money, and instead of setting up a
GoFundMe, I'll funnel it through my Patreon and my merch.
Here's another thing: knowing Chad.
Look at these women crying.
Remind me
of Chad.
Chad
when they find out
helping the the Christian Jewish coalition.
When they found out that Chad only gave him $15, they all started crying.
Dude, that was hilarious. It was a primate. It says primate. I swear. Look, primate knee. Maybe it's just me. Maybe only I see shit like that. Yeah, Chad is just. He really got to open his eyes and realize.
Just don't do nothing. Just keep your mouth shut.
Sit out where Florida won't let you leave.
Yeah.
Don't come up with cities and gigs you're going to that we know you're not. And just like ride it out and accept that people in the comedy industry are going to make some fun of you. And by the way, take it as a plus. Jesus Christ, there are plenty of people that fuck up that no one talks about.
Right.
In the comedy industry.
Consider yourself lucky, Chad.
Yeah. You're lucky we're fucking ragging you that you're a common credit card thief. I'm an exceptional thief. Die Hard. Fucking great. Ladies and gentlemen, Stacey Abrams, fuck her. Arnold Schwarzenegger. We love Arnold. No, we don't. He's got a message to Putin. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I might to see that. What did he say?
I haven't seen it yet. I got to see this. Arnold, message to Putin protesters in Russia.
Everybody, and thank you for sharing your time with me. I'm sending this message to various different
Hello,
channels
Twitter
to reach
world.
my dear Russian friends.
Yours truly.
And the Russian soldiers serving in Ukraine. I'm speaking to you
Wasn't he a
today
Nazi?
because there
His
are
father?
things that are
Yeah.
going on in
Yeah.
the world that are being kept from you. Terrible things that you should know about. But before I talk about the harsh realities, let me just tell you about the Russian who became my hero. In 1961, when I was 14 years old, a very good friend of mine invited me to come to Vienna and to watch the World Weightlifting Championships. I was in the audience
I jerked
when
off
Yuri
to this.
Petrovich Vlasov won the World Championship title,
Look at this
becoming
fat
the
lump of
first
shit.
human being
Boy,
to lift
things have
200
changed.
kilograms
Looks
over
like
his head.
Aaron Berg's dad.
Somehow a friend of
By
mine
the way,
got
that
me
was
backstage.
a woman.
All of a sudden, there was a 14-year-old boy standing in front of the strongest man in the world.
He made me suck his
I
cock.
couldn't believe it. He
Just
reached
get
out
to
to
it,
shake my
Arnold.
hand.
What is he talking about?
You're just making
I
up
mean,
some
I still had a
story. It's
voice
like a
for him.
Chad
He had
story.
this powerful
We can't
man
prove
that
this.
swallowed mine, but he was kind, and he smiled at me. I will never forget that day.
That man is now my
Never.
husband.
I went home and to put his photo.
Smiling, you'll never
above my
forget
bed
that
to
smile.
You never
inspire
forget
me,
that smile.
and
fuck
I
up,
started
man.
lifting weights.
Why do you need to lift with glasses
My
on?
father told
Exactly.
me
What the fuck
take
is
down
he
that
doing?
picture.
Sense. You have to know where to
to find
drop
a
it.
German and
Oh,
Austrian
okay,
hero.
maybe that's it.
No, it makes no
He got
sense.
really
Drop
angry.
it on your foot.
And we argued back and forth. He didn't like Russians because of his experience in the Second World War.
World War.
You see, he was injured at Leningrad, where the Nazi army that he was part of did
It was my
vicious harm
father
to the
that
great
shot
city
him.
and to its brave people. But I did not take the photograph down, no, because it didn't matter to me what flag Yuri Vlasov carried. My connections to Russia
Unless
didn't
it was
stop
a
there, by
rainbow
the way.
faggot flag.
Oh, it actually deepened when I traveled there with bodybuilding and for my movies and met all my
Can't
Russian
laugh
fans.
when someone does an
And
impression
one
of
of the
Arnold.
It's
trips, I
always
remember,
funny.
I met Yuri
Everyone does
Vlasov
one.
once again. It was in Moscow
I
doing the
was
filming
filming a
of Red
fake
Heat,
movie.
which was the first American movie
Come
allowed to
on.
film in Red Square.
Red Square.
Now, he and I spent the whole day together. He was so thoughtful, so kind,
I like he still got
so
his glasses.
smart, and of course, very giving. He
Get
gave me
to
this
it, Arnold.
Beautiful blue coffee
He
cup.
gave me this coffee
And
cup
Ever since then,
And
I've
a
been drinking
smile.
my coffee out of
and
every
this
morning.
dumb smile.
Now, the reason why I'm telling you all of
Oh,
those things
please.
is that ever since I was 14 years old, I've had nothing but affections and respect for the people of Russia. The strength and the heart of the Russian people have always inspired me. And that is why I hope that you will let me tell you the truth about the war in Ukraine and what is happening there.
Dear.
No one likes to hear something
dolly
critical of the
shot.
government. I understand that. But as a longtime friend of the Russian people, I hope that you will hear what I have to say. And may I remind you that I speak with the same heartfelt concern as I spoke to the American people when there was an attempted insurrection on January 6th last
you
year.
fucking
When a wild
cocksucker.
crowd was storming the U.S. Capitol,
crowd
trying to
storming.
overthrow our government. You see, there
Can
are
you
moments like
believe this
that
fucking
are so
Nazi
wrong,
cocksucker?
and then we have to speak up. It is exactly the same with your government. I know that your government has told
Chazumak
you
never went
that
to
this
Chicago.
is a war to denazify Ukraine. Denazify Ukraine. This is
Before I
not
forget
true.
this-
Ukraine
Yeah,
is a country with a Jewish
he's
president.
lying.
A Jewish president, I might add.
I did a movie,
His
True
father's
Lies,
three
that was
brothers
about
were all murdered by the
Chazumak.
Nazis. You see, Ukraine did not start this war. Neither did nationalists or Nazis.
Your dad?
Those in power in the Kremlin started this war.
Gremlins was a good movie.
This
the
is
little
not the
monsters
Russian
running around the
people's
town
war.
in the movies. I loved Gremlins.
As a matter of fact, let me tell you, what you should know is that 141 nations at the UN voted that Russia was the aggressor
I know.
and called for it to remove its troops immediately. Only 4 countries in the entire world voted with Russia.
No,
That
he's
is
just
a
going
fact.
on and on.
See, the world has turned against Russia
What
because
is
of
this
its actions
gibberish
in
underneath
Ukraine.
my picture?
Whole city
These
blocks
letters,
have
some
been
of them are
flattened by
backwards.
Russian artillery and bombs, including a children's hospital and a maternity hospital.
Modernity. He
3
is really
million
just
Ukrainian
propaganda.
refugees, mainly women, children, and elderly, fled their country. And many more are trying to seek to get out. It is a humanitarian crisis.
What's harder,
Because of
getting
its
out of
brutality,
Ukraine or Chad
Russia is
Zuma
now
getting out of
isolated
Florida?
from the society of nations.
He's a refugee.
You're also not being told the truth about the consequences of this war on Russia itself.
War.
I regret to tell you that thousands of Russian soldiers that have been killed.
Oh, yeah.
They have been caught between Ukrainians fighting for their homeland and the Russian leadership fighting for conquest. Massive amounts of Russian equipment have been destroyed
Jesus
or
Christ,
abandoned.
man.
Just going on and on.
The destruction that Russian
how long is
bombs
it?
are raining
Does he
down
want
upon
money?
innocent
What does he
civilians
want?
Four
has
more
so
minutes.
outraged the
Oh my
world
God, it's
that
very
the strongest
important.
global economic sanctions ever taken
Ever
have been
taken.
imposed on your country.
Uh-huh.
Those who don't deserve it on both sides of the war will suffer. The Russian government has lied not only to the citizens, but to its soldiers. Some of the soldiers were told they were going to fight Nazis.
Yeah.
Some were told that the Ukrainian people would greet them like heroes. And some were told that they were simply going on exercise. They didn't even know that they were going into war.
Okay, this is
And
push-ups.
some were told that
Here's
they
a
were there
gun.
to protect ethnic Russians in Ukraine.
Exercises.
None of this is true. The fact is
thank
that
you,
Russian soldiers have faced fierce resistance from the Ukrainians who want to protect their
You might
families and
remember
their country.
me in one of my movies
When I see babies
when
being
I fought
pulled
the
out
Russians.
of ruins,
I didn't
I
like
think
it.
that I'm watching a documentary about the horrors of the Second World War, not the news of the day.
Dude, his father was a Nazi. Am I right here?
tell you.
That's like common knowledge, right?
Like that
He
isn't.
even said it in this. He was like, my father who fought for the Nazis.
Oh, okay.
That's why he hated Russia, because Russia
Yeah,
was
you
fucking
hate Russians. Like Nazis, there was never forgiveness there.
No.
It's so funny. These days, you could kind of sometimes see an American, like I've seen documentaries where they got an American pilot and he's talking with a German pilot that was chasing him down and shooting at him. And he goes, I remember that. And they're like, oh, and they're crying and shaking hands. That never fucking happened with any Russian or German. They fucking hated each other. And now he's like, some Russians, my greatest friends. I bet he walked around talking about Russians like I do, talking about other people in my house.
I bet he doesn't at the very end say he's going to donate money through his Patreon.
For my Patreon, a Russian friend of mine was in a car accident. Jesse Moore. Jesse, I need more money.
I'm going to set up a $1 level.
Yeah,
Times are tough.
For $1, you could help these people in the Ukraine and Russia. Just give it to me. Jesus Christ. By the way, I'll be in Chicago.
With Godfrey.
With Godfrey. Me and Godfrey. Good to be in Chicago. Hold on, I have to text the Iraq, not Eric, Iraq. Holy fuck. What is he get to the point? Like, let's get to
My
just the
father
end.
arrived
Let's
in
see.
Leningrad. Understand the
Leningrad.
propaganda and the
Why is
disinformation
somebody
that
so
you're being
pompous?
told.
He thinks anyone wants to hear this whole
I
fucking
ask you
thing.
to help me
Just make it
spread
2
the
minutes.
truth.
This is pomposity.
Let your fellow Russians know the human catastrophe that is happening.
Buy
in
Russian
Ukraine.
dressing and things.
And to President Putin, I say, you started
I'll
this
be
war.
back.
You're
Does he
leading
do
this
that?
war. You can stop this war.
Well, fuck you,
let me
asshole.
close with a
That's what I
message
say to
to
Putin.
all of the Russians who have been protesting on the streets against the invasion of Ukraine.
Yeah.
The world has seen your bravery.
Why is he
We
talking
know
to the
that you have
protesters? They're all
suffered the
dead.
consequences of your courage. You have been arrested, you have been jailed, and you have been beaten.
Like Chad Zuma.
You are my new heroes.
You're
You
my
have the strength of Yuri Petrovich Vlasov.
Who?
You have the
Yakov
true heart.
Smirnov down in Branson?
The guy he
You
met
have
when he
the
was
courage
14.
of Yakov
Your
Smirnov.
Russian friends,
What a
may
country.
God bless you all.
April 4th through the 7th.
Everyone, guess who's opening for him? Chad Zumak. Holy shit,
I
Arnold.
still don't know what he wants. What he wants
Who
to
knows?
say. He wants Putin to stop.
I don't know if that was pro or anti-Russian or pro or anti-Ukraine. I think it was pro everyone because, you know, they're all full of shit. The second he
It's
became
the
politician.
subtitles he should have in English.
Yeah, yeah,
Instead of
yeah.
in Russian or Ukrainian.
It was
'cause
like
you
Russian
don't know what,
and English.
Yeah, but you don't know what. Was it in English? I
And
thought
on
it
the
was
bottom, it was in
Oh, it
English.
was?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because even Americans can't understand what the fuck that guy's saying. That's good. Yes, I fucked my maid and ruined my marriage, but I know common sense.
Look out.
Yeah, he just does all those. I'll be back and oh fuck. Where's Sarah Connor? I'm looking for Vladimir Putin. Is he here? Oh, good. I'm sure. I'm glad Arnold's involved now.
It's amazing.
So much easier to. What's her name? Nancy Pelosi, our esteemed Speaker of the House. On St. Patty's Day, I can't imagine how rocked she gets on St. Patty's Day when she seems to be completely inebriated every other day of the week.
She's like 80, dude.
She's fucked up.
Shouldn't there be like an age level?
There has to be.
Age limit?
There has to be.
You can't be in charge at 80.
She's talking like, and there's columns of tanks, and I would bomb. She's like doing things like a child. She's a child.
Can't have people 80 years old in charge of fucking anything.
How is it that we're in this situation where you got the old senile guy is at the helm, and then this retarded wannabe black woman is the vice president, and then this 80-year-old alcoholic with dementia is the Speaker of the House.
First of all, they would never let a company have an 80-year-old CEO.
No.
They would make him retire.
They shove him out. Right.
65, the guy knows he's on the hot seat. I don't know if most companies probably have like, if you hit this age, you got to go.
Gold watch.
Never at 80. Never at 80 is a guy going to be in charge of a fucking company, like a Fortune 500 company.
Never going to be as sharp.
Never.
Just not going to be as sharp. And this guy's running the free fucking world. And this Pelosi is the third in command. And then, like I said, second in command is a retard. She's retarded. We've heard her speak overseas. Isn't that great? They send her for this big war thing, and she fucks that up, and then they have her in front of some group of women going, we need to get our equality. And so they go right to the minor leagues again.
Yeah.
They shoved her right
she was
aside.
Cackling, right?
She's
That's her whole thing is that she
incapable.
cackles.
Yeah.
She's a woman of color and she
laughs
cackles. So she's like,
yeah.
oh, she's so likable.
You gotta like her. She was so likable, she had to pull out of the primaries before fucking they even started. So here's Pelosi. And I guess because it's St. Patty's Day, they had to equate something with the Ukraine. So it's Bono. She reads Bono from U2, his lyrics.
I introduce them. I got this message this morning from Bono. And most of us
looking at her.
always
No, they're not even looking at her.
The mic's not plugged in. They just give her a microphone.
I got this part of our lives. And he said...
Dude, Bono wrote me a letter.
He said... Oh, St. Patrick, he drove out the snakes with his prayers, but that's not all it takes. For the smoke symbolizes an evil that arises and hides in your heart as it breaks. And the evil risen from the darkness that lives in some men, but in sorrow and fear,
They plugged it in.
that's when saints can appear. To drive out those old snakes once again. And they struggle for us to be free from the psycho in this human family.
They're not looking at her.
Ireland's sorrow and pain is now the Ukraine, and St. Patrick's name is now Zelensky.
Hello. I'm in a place called Vertigo. Hello.
Well, you like that, Father?
There's a father there.
Why don't you rip it up like she did Trump's speech?
Now, are we ready?
Who's wearing a mask back there?
Are we ready?
Who's that fucking
We are
cunt?
ready. Okay, we're ready to welcome the Riverdance 25th anniversary show
no,
straight here
not
in the
hacking.
capital of the United States.
Bono and Riverdance?
Riverdance.
Why don't you get a leprechaun out here? What? I can't hear you. You have a dumb mask on your face. You have a duckbill mask on your face. She's wearing green, though. Oi! Do we get to see some Riverdance? I do like Riverdance, girls. They're like Irish. There's only one? This is like a stripper for these.
It really is.
Dodgers. They love it.
She's by herself?
I would think there'd be a couple of more. Lord of the Dance. Remember when that was a thing for 10 minutes?
Can't wear green?
Yeah, what the fuck?
The killer?
Here they come. Nice. Is it diverse? Where's the African American? Oh, there is one! Oh my God! Come on! She looks kind of Hispanic. It's like the Rivera dance. She looks a little Hispanic. She got her arm braces on like Wonder Woman. Nice. A black river dance girl. This is, of course.
They're not even tap. That's fake, right?
It's got to all be piped in, yeah.
They're not tap dancing like that. Because you can tell.
No.
Who would think these old men would act like teenage girls at a concert? and
Yeah,
hold
look,
their
he's
phones
videoing
up?
them for later fucking jerk-off video. Yeah.
His chambers.
The colored one was pretty good, but
Can't vote for her.
they're all racist, because they're old. That's just the way it works. Nice.
Yeah, they didn't videotape Nancy.
No. Where's Nancy out there? River dancing. It's a silly dance, but any girls dancing is hot to me. Especially like fucking Irish girls. The red hair and shit.
I hate Irish.
You don't like them?
Hate them. Fucking hate them.
Fuck one.
It's like I'm so Irish that I can't. I don't.
Oh, of course.
I don't have no attract. It's like I'd rather fuck my sister or something.
You're like one of those guys that were so angry growing up that you had to go the whole other direction and go like, yeah, I'm marrying a woman of color.
Oh, it wasn't that. It's just like I didn't want fucking
Like Bill
white.
Burr.
I just didn't want white fucking kids. I want white kids getting all sunburned. I had to deal with sunburn.
Thought about that whole thing. While
I don't know. I just, you know what I thought it when I saw John Lennon and Yoko when I saw their son, whatever.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It was like a baby. I was like,
that's
he's
pretty good.
hideous and she's hideous. And they made this fucking beautiful baby. So I'm like, there must be something to that.
That happens a lot of times when interracial get
biracial
together.
couples.
It kind of makes a cute baby, but you're willing to sacrifice your whole culture for
Yes.
that? Yes.
For that stupid dance and Bono? Yes. You can have it. You're welcome. And a couple of poems.
A couple of
from
stupid
James
poems.
Joyce. Fuck that. And Guinness fucking and all that fucking bullshit beer.
What about the Irish Spring soap?
Oh, that smells nice.
That's good.
My mom was going to fly me to Ireland. I said no. I said, take my family.
Didn't want to go.
I said, take my family. And I'm not going.
People always want to see their roots.
I didn't want to go. It was free. And I refused to go. 2 years ago, I said to my family, you can go. Take the kids. Take
2
my
years
wife.
ago, I thought you were talking when you were a kid.
No, 2 years ago, she took my wife and my kids to Ireland. I stayed home. I'm like, I'm not going.
Never
to
been.
Ireland. I refused to go.
You could probably do gigs there and do very well.
I bet I can't.
I bet you could.
I was in Edinburgh. I ate my own dick every show.
You could open for Chad. He's going to be there next week. He's got flights. He's going to Ireland.
And then last minute, his flight got canceled.
I don't know what
because of the
happened.
Ukraine. Because of the Ukraine incident.
Yeah. I was in
canceling all
Aer
my
Lingus.
flights.
I had the thing booked. It fucking, I don't know what
Last
happened.
minute, because of this stupid Russian war.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the war.
Can't get a break with Russia and Ukraine.
Every dollar from my Patreon I'm going to contribute to the troubles in Ireland.
Is that crazy?
I love it. Wow, that is like.
Now I feel like now I get it. How you sometimes it's not the same thing by any stretch, but like sometimes when Opie does weird stuff where you just go like when he said he could have been as big as
Joe
Rogan if he wanted to.
Like,
There's a video out today. He said he didn't even know if he doesn't even know what you look like anymore because he never watches you.
He's so funny.
Oh, it's like out today, and I was just watching. I was looking through YouTube stuff, and then it came up, and he goes, I don't watch his stuff. Basically, like if you were in a police lineup, he wouldn't like it was.
Wouldn't even know.
It was you and Bobo and Garrett and Big A.
Him by.
You said you have no regrets. Okay, that include Anthony. Not trolling. I do like you, but trying to understand as you give out mixed signals.
Okay,
about
pause for a minute. I have not seen this. Here's what he's gonna say. Here's what I think. Opie doesn't have any regrets. Look, we had a great career. Everything worked very well. We had a great show. It became very popular. but things, went bad. And these days, look, dude, I don't even know what he looks like. So that's kind of going to be the take, I think.
Pretty close.
All right.
Mixed signals about my relationship. What do you? Oh God. Mixed signals. I thought I found a friend that I could do a lot of great radio with, but I absolutely did not find a friend. And
20 years.
And it kind of sucks because we had a massively successful show.
There it is.
But we didn't get along at all, and that's my dilemma to this day. Yeah, leave it alone.
Do you know what's fucking hilarious? Could you pause a minute?
I knew it.
Let me think.
I feel like a Chad for even presenting this.
Yeah.
It's fucking 10 minutes left of the show. I'd be like, hey, what about Opie?
Oh, the Opster.
Classic fucking dick fucking move on my part. No, but I just thinking, like, I saw it today. I was like, it was so funny to me that I but I don't think he sees it like that. I don't know if he's doing it for that reason, but I was like, it's so funny that it was like, it'd be like if I saw Lenny Marcus, like I saw Lenny Marcus last week.
No, it's Lenny.
I knew it was Lenny.
Right.
It was like, is that Lenny? Even with his mask on. Even with his mask on, he would know you.
If Opie passed by me, I'd be like, oh, that's Opie.
Yeah.
And he, by the way, doesn't look anything like he used to look. Yeah. He's got the crazy homeless guy thing going on. But I would still know it's him.
I found it so funny. It just, with the Chad stuff, it was so funny. That anyway, you watch the rest.
Do you understand? He sums up 20 years of a career and relationship in this. We weren't friends. Fuck him. He sucked. We did, and it's like 20 years. Think of this: we dropped atom bombs on Japan in 1945, and then 20 years after that, we're literally pals and doing business with them in the 60s.
Right.
Like everything was fine again.
Right.
That's how stark a change can be in the span of 20 years.
Right.
You can't sum it all up as it was this or this.
Right.
It evolved over 20 years. We had a great show.
The marriage.
Like a fucking marriage.
And sometimes you're like, we don't need each other anymore. We're both rich. We don't need each other anymore. Why are we doing this?
There are husbands, they choke their wives after 20 years. They don't think back at the dancing at their wedding to that song going, oh, I'm going to choke this person 20 years.
When she's about to walk in the room and he's got a gun about to shoot her, and he's like, remember that time when we were having sex on our fucking wedding night?
Right. Wasn't it great? No. It evolves and changes over time. The guy can't see anything but black and white, this or this. He's so incapable of seeing the idiosyncrasies, little vague things and gray areas.
I was like, he's got to be kind of kidding. Where if he says he didn't know,
no, I think
he doesn't think he'd know what you. He doesn't even know what you look like anymore.
I'll knock on his fucking door. Hey, it's me. Take a look. See him on the street.
Come on, now I gotta watch it.
I gotta watch the rest. I do too. Yes. Oh God.
I knew Anthony. I haven't known him I haven't even talked to him. I haven't even been in the same room as him in over 8 years. I don't even know what he looks like. I barely check out any of his stuff. It's incredibly rare. It has to be something that falls in my lap, and then maybe I'll click on it here and there. But it's so rare, I can't even tell you. So I honestly don't even know what the guy looks like. And for most of our relationship, we absolutely didn't get along at all. So where are the mixed signals?
That's not even true.
Opie has always said he was.
Pause for a second again. We at the end, we just didn't get along at all. But we were still able to.
Nothing happened. Like, you didn't fuck his wife.
No, nothing. You're right.
Nothing happened at like a tipping point where you guys,
There you go.
I can't stand to look at this guy anymore. It was a gradual thing. Listen, a lot of times when people, I don't even know if I should say this, but my parents got divorced because my dad stopped working. And my mom didn't want him around the house, and they had enough money that they could live separately comfortably. So they're like, why torture each other?
There you go.
So you guys both had enough money. You made your mark, a legendary show. Why? You don't have to be together anymore.
Don't have to anymore.
But for him, but I find it funny just because it's like, if like with the Chad shit, with all this stupid Chad shit, and then I watched this, but kind of a little bit by accident, and I was like, He doesn't know. He's saying he doesn't know what you would look like.
What I would look like now. That's
He's got to. He can't. It's not. It wasn't that long ago.
So full
I'm
of
thinking like
shit.
he's got to be trolling everybody a little bit.
Think. Maybe he's trying to get some. The thing is, every single broadcast, every single fucking video he takes on his phone from his house, he's got to bring up me or Jimmy or both of us.
No, they ask him that.
I know, but he's.
But what else is he going to talk about?
That's just it. He can answer it or not. He can make it like it never came up in the chat, but the motherfucker will not talk about
They're trolling him.
events.
They're saying, "Are you and Anthony going to get back together?"
Yeah.
No, he's going to react to it. The fans do it on purpose to get a reaction out of him.
People will watch it.
Right.
He knows I might play it on the show like I'm doing right now. So if that's his MO, good for him. He's figured out a way to get some views. But the truth of the matter is, the guy is just delusional. We had great time. The whole 3 years we were in Boston were really great.
I think he mentioned that. I think he mentioned the
Does
Boston.
he?
I think
we were really good
mentioned
friends.
the
We went out a lot, hung out, prepped for the show.
Basically,
all that
he
stuff.
kind of implied that you started playing him in Boston, like you realized this is a good thing for me, and so I think he says it at the end.
That's so funny because I wasn't playing anyone. I was just like, oh, please, let's.
This is amazing because you're coming off a fucking a regular
Oh,
job.
this was great. Let's see what he says.
Always said he respects and appreciates what Ant and him did and accomplished, but he has no warm feelings towards him anymore, nor any desire to reunite. I haven't had a warm feeling towards Anthony in a very, very long time. I think he did some really, really, really shitty things.
That's another thing.
And a lot of that happened.
He's got this delusion, and it is a delusion, that I did shitty things, more so than just joking and talking. A lot of the stuff I say here on the show. It's like Chad and shit. Like, this is what happened. These are facts. I'm going to throw it out there. I felt shitty that the guy didn't even try to back me up when I got fired. So that was kind of the beginning of why I would even voice some of my displeasures with the Obster over the course of the years.
But he's implying after you got fired, that's when you said
Then I started doing these shitty.
But even then, it would make sense. It's like, once the divorce starts, then you start taking shots at each other for one reason or
He
another.
thinks I was trying to undermine his brother's restaurant and like.
Well, you weren't saying it. You weren't taking shots at him while you were still working together.
No.
So even that makes sense. Even if you were, I don't even know exactly what happened, but I'm saying like once separation starts, then you're naturally. It's like if you get divorced from your wife, then she's gonna say shit. You're gonna say shit.
Oh, of
you're
course.
Say through your kids or through your lawyer.
But here it is. If everyone that we knew and worked with over the course of our career can't stand you, there's two ways you can go. Anthony.
Talking about me now or
yeah. Everyone that can't stand you. You have to think, all right, Anthony went around and undermined everybody and told them what a piece of shit I was. Or the other option is way too frightening to even face.
Right.
I was a piece of shit. I treated people like garbage, and they now hate me and would never even have a relationship with me. While the guy that undermined me has a relationship with all these people still.
Right.
So it's a lot more convenient and easier to sleep at night when you think someone else fucked you over with all these people. So these horrible things I did to him, he imagines that I ruined his relationships with people, which, by the way, is impossible. I don't think any one person can fuck your relationships with
what
real
Chad
people.
tried to do with Eric.
Exactly.
He's trying to get Eric mad at everybody.
He's just trying to get everybody, Eric or Iraq, mad at you and me and look at what they did. He made you look like a bitch.
He played you like a fool.
Like a fool.
He don't even work there anymore. That's how fucking bad he played you.
I love it. So here's a little more of the Obster. Let's see.
And a lot of that happened while we were doing the radio show. As the years go by, I learned more and more about it, and it's unbelievable, which is so weird.
What did I
man.
do during?
Oh my God, we were never good friends. I can't do this every day. Gabriel, I can't do this every day.
You
We
do.
were never good friends. I thought we were friends when we first met, and in Boston, we certainly got along
like,
pretty
absolutely.
well. And I started thinking that we were friends, but I now question if we ever were friends or if he was just playing me from day one. We were never good friends. You got to stop. Like I said, a lot of these questions that people want to know the answers
Can you guys
to,
pause it? Can you pause it? I apologize for introducing this.
I love
that's funny.
It is
That's
funny.
funny.
Never.
No, it's playing you from day one. You're a desperate. I'm spitting on the mic. You're a desperate guy. You're coming off a fucking shit job where you're installing air conditioning on Long Island.
The most thankful person
You
on
would
the
have
face of
sucked
the
his
earth.
dick, maybe.
Yeah. I was so thankful and appreciative, and it went that way, and I fucking appreciate it, and we had fun. We would go out after work, sometimes to a bar or hang out beforehand. Like, our show started at 3 p.m. We'd get together for lunch at noon.
Yeah.
And hang out and laugh and talk about the show at a diner or something. And that was genuine friendship. I wasn't sitting there going, "Mwahaha, let me scheme and try to figure out how I could screw this guy over."
Not even the least bit
given me a
suspicious.
career that I couldn't fucking imagine.
Yeah.
Like, of course not. It happened over the course of time. And I honestly believe a big part of what happened could have been me. I think when I broke up with my wife and hooked up with Melinda, he was like, his girlfriend at the time, especially, hated me at that point because I had fucked up the foursome.
Right.
That was us. We were.
And that happens too with couples.
Happens all the time.
When you're getting divorced, and then a couple, and then everyone gets who you're going to be friends with. This is like you. This
Breaks
is
up
normal.
friendship.
Right. This is normal shit. This is normal shit.
It started there, but then here's what happened. When
I personally think, and then I won't say another word.
No.
I just think it's more about like you guys both had enough money where you're like, we don't have to do this anymore.
deal with each
We can we do the show better? Maybe not. You guys probably already peaked as a show.
We did at that point.
As a show,
Absolutely.
and then you're like,
Absolutely.
so we're gonna pretend we're great friends, but we're both have money. We don't need each other, and then naturally shit starts to fall apart.
Fall apart. It will over time. It doesn't matter who you are.
I mean,
defy
most
you to
married
find
couples,
married
couples stay together because they can't afford to get divorced. So
Yeah.
once they get enough money, they're like, this
He
cunt.
can afford it.
Yeah, so that's
Find
it.
me a radio team after 20 years that still really liked each other. There have been shows that have gone on for longer than 20 years, but that genuinely liked each other. We're still going out. Still, it's a relationship like anything else. And all they can do is go south. All a relationship can ever do from day one is go downhill.
That LA show, Kevin Bean, what's the show?
Yeah.
The one guy did the show from Seattle or
From
whatever.
a whole nother state.
Yeah, they don't even. So imagine if people fan out for the last 7 years, you were doing the show from your house.
We were at another location.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows right there that they don't want to even fucking see each other.
He couldn't grasp the fact that I wasn't with the wife anymore. And then I think a huge part of this was that he got married and his family, his in-laws, hated the Opie and Anthony show.
They did?
I hate it.
Why?
Too dirty, too shocky jockey. Yeah, they wanted to see themselves as this upper crusty Philly family kind of.
Oh, right.
So, fine. I don't do the show or not do the show based on what anyone fucking a family member thinks.
But you can't change the show.
Right. Can't change the show.
for your family.
He wanted to. Me and Jimmy doing some of the same shit we've done over the years. We did shit. That fucking Scott and Lacey Peterson stuff we would do was hilariously macabre.
Yeah.
Just brutal
Yeah.
and hilarious.
Yeah.
And then we started doing some of the same
I feel
stuff.
like Esther Koo when she brought up your
Oh,
name.
Esther Koo. Were you there that day?
No.
Oh, that-
but
that
I
was
remember.
awesome.
I remember. I could.
Why you do? You hate him.
I feel like the fucking male Esther Koo.
No, dude, I thank you for this.
No. I feel like I'm
No,
fucking.
it's great. It's great.
Bitch move, but I just saw it today. I was like, this really hit home.
He's delusional with thinking like Opie is so black and white. He's so this or that. There's no gray area with this guy. if he doesn't like someone anymore, he never liked them. If they came into the studio and did a good break for one show, they're his pal, and like he expects this loyalty out of them. Like he's so fucked up like that. Like, and
Imagine if
especially
you're so
in
evil
show business.
from day one in Boston. You were so evil, you were playing him from day one.
Dude, wow. Well, I've got him just where I wanted him.
I got him wrapped around my little
He's
finger.
gotten me this amazing job in radio from tin knocking in Boston. Afternoon radio in the number 9 market in the country. Mwahaha! I've set him up perfectly. It's so
like a Mr. Burns scenario.
Yes. Holy shit. Was there had to be a little more of that. Let's see. Theo.
I've cut them up into videos. They're on my YouTube channel. There's a nice little playlist that's called Opie and Anthony Drama.
Huh?
Okay? But we were never good friends. I would never consider Anthony a good friend. There was a time we absolutely got along the first couple of years, and we certainly were friendly toward each other and
No, that's a
possibly friends, but
surprising
I
thing to
don't
hear.
know anymore. I don't even know if that was real.
I'm not an evil genius that was like plotting like that. If you don't know if we were good friends, we were good friends because I wasn't plotting. We had great times.
Even me and Chad were friends. So it's like, so it's just this whole thing of like now, because he don't see
Lenny. You and Lenny.
Yeah, me and Lenny. I used to stay at his fucking house.
Oh my God.
I know I'm a dick. I know I'm a dick, but
imagine that?
I'm not plotting.
Oh.
I was never there when I stayed at his house.
Oh, okay, that's good. I wouldn't stay with a Jew either.
Gotta do all the fucking. I gotta wear the hat.
Oh, did you have to rub the mezuzah at the door?
I had to kiss the wall.
You had to lean against put prayers in cracks. I don't know what was going on.
Those stupid crackers. Fuck that. No, but I'm saying like Chad's doing this thing where like I'm the devil. It's like Chad, we were friends. Like I know we were friends because we would hang out
Real
like
friends.
do.
Yes.
So now it's like this thing like I'm a douche and he's gonna take me out when he comes here in August, like Hannibal Lecter. Like I'm like Chad, whatever happened, it's like we were friends. So now this whole thing like I'm playing everybody, I'm playing E-Rock. It is delusional. But the Opie thing was when I saw that I was like that's just funny to me because when he said he wouldn't know what you look like.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what it looked like. That's trying way too hard to make it seem like you're so don't like ever want to or care or whatever we did.
You should go to his house and just wait outside his.
I'll just wait outside
his building.
I'm gonna stand there, and he'll walk out and be like, "Oh, Anthony." I go, "How do you know? How the fuck do you even know it's me?" We went. Here's something. Years ago. Me, my wife, Jennifer, my beloved wife.
Your first wife?
Only. But yes, so it was my first. You are correct. And his girlfriend, Sandy. We go to the movies, and it's the Clint Eastwood movie.
You're in Boston or here?
This was up in Boston.
All right.
The Bridges of Madison County. This is one of the worst movies ever. Never mind one of the worst Clint Eastwood movies.
Yeah.
You got Clint Eastwood, you think action movie and shit. It's literally, he's a photographer that's photographing.
What's the action? You say it like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Where's the action?
Where's the action? Does the bridges blow up in Madison County bridges? So he blows them up and people, no.
How long do we have to wait for this
He's a
bridge to blow
photographer.
up?
He's a photographer photographing the bridges of Madison County. There are these covered bridges.
Yeah, it's hideous.
And then he meets up with this woman who, what's her name? The Oscar-winning fucking Meryl Streep. No, it's the other one, right? Is it Meryl Streep? Might be Meryl Streep. I don't even care. Don't know. And it's one of the most boring watching old people fuck movie. It's the where they say it's as exciting as watching you're watching old people fuck. And like she's getting all turned on. She starts touching her tits, looking out the window at an old like lasagna belly Clint Eastwood pumping water out of a pot. And we're left. I swear to you, I remember that as one of the best times joking with a friend because the girls are like, shut up. We're trying. And me and Opie are laughing our balls off, trying not to like make a spectacle of ourselves, but we couldn't stop laughing. And I looked at that and I remember that as being a great moment with a friend. Like that. Right. And he just, like, again, just goes, no, I don't know. But sitting there, I was going, look, he's in my web. Oh, I've got him now with the bridges of Madison County.
I'm gonna do my dice clay, and I'm gonna win this guy over forever.
It's gonna be over after that. That's when the Venus flytrap closes on him, and I have him. Like the Wrath of Khan, like I'm Khan. Give me a break, dude. There was some fun shit, and it was genuine. There wasn't some plot going on.
So I thought he had to be a little
paranoid.
He has to be trolling the trolls a little bit. To say
I don't think so.
He doesn't know if he would.
Evan, I don't.
He doesn't
think
know what
so,
you look
man.
like anymore.
I don't think so. I think he genuinely believe he has to. The truth is frightening, so he has to believe that I was never his friend. Because if I was, then something went wrong. And now you have to think what went wrong, and maybe I was responsible. And it brings up a bunch of questions he doesn't want to ask himself. But there were plenty of moments like that I vividly remember as being friends with this guy.
We're having a genuine
friend time. Right. But whoa, ooh, Clint Eastwood, look at this. I hope he's not on to me. He's laughing pretty hard, but he might know my scheme. Come on. Ah, the Yopster. Right. I'm going to go across the street and have a drink, I think, for St. Patty's Day. Hey. Kevin Brennan, Jesus fucking Christ, you are a goddamn joy.
I'm a joy to behold.
You're a joy to behold.
I want to apologize.
Bring up this old shit that fucks
I know.
up.
I want to apologize for that. Also, I want to apologize for all my former sidekicks. I want to take some of the responsibility.
Do you want to do that now?
Listen, I know I'm a dick, but like
we're all scheming, by the way.
No, I know, but I'm aware. I'm like, okay, if basically if I have a 2-year run with everybody, it's probably me on some level, you know.
You always got to think that, maybe.
Plus, I can't divorce my wife, so I got to break up with somebody. You know what I mean?
Just the art of breaking up.
Yeah.
You need to
I feel
do that.
better. I feel like I'm shedding skin if I get rid of a fucking.
One thing I've noticed that Kevin doesn't do, you don't hold a long grudge or anything.
Well, no, I think it's like I mean
You
I
could
do
get pissed at people. People get pissed at you. Happens all the time. But it's not like years later. It's not like, oh yeah, still fuck that guy. It's like, I think people accept you as you, and it's like you're a good guy. You're funny. You're fucking cool to hang out with and bullshit with. And I think you see that too. So you're not like, no, fuck that guy forever. Like, you're not a fuck that guy forever guy.
I don't think. Well, first of all, I got too many like feuds, so I can't even. I don't even know. But like I was gonna call my brother Neil the other day just for like.
No way.
Just as like a bit, you know.
As a bit. Talk about that credit card commercial.
No, I don't know. Yeah, like what was it like to be work with Kevin Hart? No, I just thought like at some point, like I like on some level I don't care. Like I don't care, you know. So, you know, I care, but like when I see Lenny, it kind of like Lenny like ducks when he sees me.
Oh my God.
That kind of makes me laugh, you know, that he's so like he's so afraid or he thinks I'm so evil that I might choke him, you know, or something. But so you know, I get mad and then but yeah, I kind of like even with Chad, I'm not really mad at him, just like it's like funny, you know? And that's kind of why the Oprah thing made me laugh because it was like it's like you can say that, but everybody knows you're not. Knows
and
you're
that's
not
why you
right.
think he's got to be trolling, but I don't think he is. Sometimes as I'm walking down 7th to come here from Penn, I'll see someone and I'll be like, I think that's Opie.
Yeah.
And then they reach into the garbage and pick their asshole. I go, oh, I don't think that's him.
And then it is him.
And then it was. And I pass him by because he doesn't even know what I look like. It's astounding.
You're like Opie. He's like,
what? Who are you? They're all after me. He's so paranoid. I don't know. Kevin, thanks so much, man.
My pleasure.
Anything you need the people to know where they could see you?
Yeah, me and Levy are doing some gigs in Atlantic City like every Thursday.
God, Levy.
Every Thursday in April or something.
Is he an animal to be on the road with? Like crazy?
Yeah, Levy.
He is crazy.
Levy's classic because he won't.
So funny.
He drinks.
Yeah.
Before, and I think he stops before I think he stops during the show. Like he drinks
during the show. I think when words are coming out of his mouth, he's not literally at that time drinking.
No, but he's like, I better sober up. They're about to bring me up.
Oh no,
so,
that's not a good time.
But then he won't let his wife drive home, and she's not drinking.
Oh no,
so he's like so old fashioned.
Yeah,
he's like sit in the back, you dumb whore.
Old fashioned. So he smacks her in the face. and then gets behind the wheel.
They won't let her wear a seatbelt. He puts out his arms. They make a quick stop.
When the cop pulls him over and says, "You drinking tonight?" He goes, "Why, you buying?" You know, old school.
I used to be on Howard Stern, he tells them.
Yeah. I used to be on Howard. You might remember me.
No, but the fact that, like, anybody
Levy's going to now text E-Rock. Look, man, I don't like the fact that Kevin fucking Anthony
what he's doing is plug. Tell him to do the plug right.
No.
Tell him to do it straight. Do a straight plug. Or else people are going to think the whole show's a joke. Are we really in Atlantic City on Thursday? Or is he doing a bit?
I thought we were friends, Anthony. I finally realized Anthony was never my friend.
But the fact that he won't, like, anybody in their right mind would let their sober wife drive.
Of course. You're begging your wife is sober to drive you home.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, honey, you drive. Because nobody wants to get a fucking DUI at this point. It costs $10,000 a minimum.
Your life, fuck that.
Yeah, but he's so old-fashioned that he's like, I don't care how drunk I am. I'm driving. She's a lady. He says he's a better driver drunk than she is sober.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm sure the cops will agree with that when they fucking handcuff him and throw him in the
They'll
car.
co-sign that bullshit.
Yeah. Well, you're right, Bob. Turn around. Let me take these cuffs off you. Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
How you explain it that way, Bob?
It's not even, I don't think you're even thinking about an accident like a better driver. You're thinking about getting pulled up. When I'm drunk and I drive, I don't think like, I hope I don't go the wrong way down the expressway and kill a family.
Right.
I'm thinking I might get pulled over.
Yeah, they might pull you over for something because you didn't even do anything. You just they just thought you didn't turn your turn signal on. Or anything. Anything stupid.
And now you're fucking getting arrested. So I don't think about who's a better fucking driver at that point.
He does.
Jesus Christ.
He's so old-fashioned.
I got to run her through the cones first. See if she can parallel park. Yeah, all right, Bob. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Walk the line, you whore.
Walk the line. He's putting his wife through a sobriety test.
She hasn't had anything
Walk
to drink.
the line, do something. Can you get it up on two wheels like the fucking stunt people? And just let her drive home, you fucking maniac. What's wrong with you, Levy? Jesus Christ.
He's a good egg, though. Other than that, I hope he remembers me when I see him.
He might not recognize you. I don't know what these people think. You shit talk them a little, they don't even know what you look like. Oh my God, Kevin Brennan, thanks so much, man.
My pleasure.
Always a great time.
KevinBrennan.com for all your needs.
There it is. Look at that. I fucking pulled it right out from under those beer bottles. Also, 21 Gun Honorable Discharge. 21 Gun HD starts here on Compound Media Fridays. On Compound Media, and 21gun.net/21gun.net. I don't even know how that works. Puts you in some kind of a alternate universe with the double.net. These guys are great, though. We just talked to them earlier.
Real men. Real
guys. Like, they make you feel bad about who you are.
Yeah.
That really is.
They're in like fucking countries fighting fucking savages.
Imagine
I
being
did some shitty
shot
gigs
at.
upstate one time.
Yeah. Your war stories are like, the comedy house they put us up at.
And then we almost ran out of gas.
Oh, it was terrible. Oh, I had the check spot. It was fucking like combat.
I killed anyway because I'm a soldier.
I killed. You know how you killed? I kill every night. Christ. Yeah, we're very happy to have them on board and looking forward to their show coming up tomorrow, I would gather, right? Isn't this how it works? Friday is tomorrow because today's Thursday and my weekend starts right the fuck now on St. Patty's Day. I'm going to Sullivan's. I'm going to have a drink, a beer, and a shot. And we'll see you back here Monday. Join us then, won't you? Mm-hmm.